Yo. Is it working? It's working. Looks like we're live. I hear some Charlie Brown music in the background. Welcome, folks, to another Rick and Rowdy.
Hola.
Yeah, what a day, man. This has been a day. Cheers to you guys. Hopefully, you know what? I tell you what, at least we didn't have a code brown to start this off with.
Well, we're not 2 minutes into the show yet.
Knock on wood. I know, right? Give me a minute.
We need to be right back with the waiting room music.
With the waiting room?
We'll be right back. Just leave it live.
Right. Man, what a time. How are you, Rowdy? How you been?
Good, man. Vacationing, chilling at the cabin, finding arrowheads, enjoying life, yelling at Dave.
Dave, what's he yelling at you for, Dave?
I don't get shit fast enough.
Oh, shit.
Sometimes I don't get the shit at all.
Sometimes he gets the wrong
Leave
shit.
Ground. Where the fuck is it, Dave? You're slow. Okay. Step 2. Up. Let's go.
Right, where's
Where the fuck's that shit at?
my $1,000 snap-on impact? Five fucking drawers from where it belongs.
It takes an hour and a half for him to call me. Hey, man, where's my
I called him after work. I was like, bro, where's my fucking impact at?
bottom drawer?
Exactly where it don't go.
Chris Holloway, thank you for that like for the stream, bud. Today is me and Rowdy's 19th show, which is it's pretty spectacular.
No.
19 times. You figure
yeah.
every 2 weeks. That's how many months?
No, yeah, a lot.
I don't know. I'm not good at math.
Me neither. Oh, that's gonna be awesome though. We'll have to do like a big show for our 25th.
For
or
the
30th.
20, something. Our what is it? Tricentennial.
We should do something big for every show.
Like what? What do you mean?
I don't know. Just put on a hell of a show like we usually do.
I mean, we got to do that. I was gonna say fireworks and shit. We could do glitter bombs, but those fuckers get everywhere.
Threw my shoulder out, patting myself on the back.
See, and I ain't paying nobody to clean up glitter bombs. That
Yeah, we
shit's
didn't-
fucking expensive.
We didn't say hi to Jameson.
Jameson, what's up, buddy? How you doing? We got these guys their own microphone, but we keep it kind of quiet when we're not using it because this thing is feedbackish.
We have control over the peanut gallery.
Yep. Yep. Say that again.
It's probably a good thing.
Yeah, there you go. All right, so tonight we are going to discuss why Rowdy keeps his beard so nice. Aliens. We got aliens going on. We also have testicle removal of the North American brown squirrel.
I didn't. That's going to be an interesting conversation.
That's going to be fun. Really, the last part I just lied about, we're not going to have that. But
Oh,
we're getting a lot of
man.
shit going on.
That would have been the most interesting topic.
Kyle Philberry, what's going on, buddy?
What's
What
up,
is
Kyle?
happening? What's happening? Yeah, normally we like to start these shows and just bullshit around for a little bit, you know what I mean? See how everything's been going, and then
Feel
we
it
jump
out.
into it. You know what I mean?
I gotta say, Kyle thought I was mad at him last week or 2 weeks ago on our show, and I was like, "Fuck no, brother."
Why is that?
I don't know. I don't know. I was laughing about it. I was like, "Hell no, I ain't mad at you."
Kyle, why do you think Rowdy was mad at you, bro? He was like, why are you mad?
Or thought I got shitty with him or something. But I texted him after the show. I was like, "Fuck no, fuckers. Thank you
Right.
for being here. Every show he's here."
Yeah.
kick-ass.
Hey, man. This cheers is for you, Kyle.
That's for you,
and
Kyle.
everybody else that
Oh, yeah,
watch.
brother.
Harold, there's Harold. What's up, Harold? Billy Simpkins. We're going to get to
Oh,
this
Billy.
guy, too. Yep. Good old Billy.
We got a lot of good boys that follow us.
You know what? We're
We
starting
appreciate
to make a following. We're starting to
Yeah.
roll this snowball downhill here and
Yeah.
picking up some steam. I think it's because they know that we put on a pretty decent
We try to
publication here.
talk shit, be ridiculous.
Yep. Ola Kim Pola, just seen her earlier at the Wheelchair Wednesday. She's becoming a pretty cool follower, loyal follower.
Right on.
Appreciate all the likes, guys.
There's
First,
Harold.
let's go ahead and get this started off right. Before we get into too much, let's see, where is it? With the Heat, the Wheelhouse Fund. This is people that have supported the Wheelhouse, supported our broadcast that we do here. Why don't you go ahead and name off your people there, Rowdy?
Oh, we got Professional Tree Care. We got Rowdy Freeman up there. We got Daniel. Oh, that's your guy. Who else did I got? Oh,
You got Billy Simpkins
Billy
Jr..
Simpkins Electric.
He's up there. Yep.
Yep. Biloxi Beard Company.
Yep.
I'm gonna throw one quick shout out to D&T Dirt Works.
Okay.
Danny and Tyler been doing some work at my place, and they're doing a kick-ass job. We had some washout. I wanted to add some dirt, and I just said charge accordingly. They're over there kicking ass right now.
Hell yeah. That's what's up. I'll go ahead and finish it out. We got Daniel Ruiz. I want to roll my R's. Ruiz. I can't do it. Yep. That guy's real cool, man. Appreciate him following along and helping us out. Mike Miracle, the Miracle Mike, actually came through and fixed my garage door a couple days ago. Yeah, son of a bitch goes up and down now, man.
Ass, dude.
Fucking sweet.
That is badass.
Oh, yeah, that garage door right there. You see right there. Mike came through and fixed that. Appreciate that, Mike.
Did he figure out what was wrong with it?
Yeah, it was just the cable.
Huh.
Got all like it broke loose, and it actually sawed. I have it somewhere.
Sawed a bolt or a pin?
Like the S hook, it sawed it in half.
Oh, nice.
Going up and down so many times.
Yeah.
And it was rubbing against it. And sawed it
we
right
still
in
had
half.
to use it.
Yeah, that's why it was so hard at one time, because it was sawing that in half.
Well, kick ass, dude. Thank you.
Freaking nuts. Thanks, Mike. And then we got Tomasa. Que pasa, Tomasa? We got Gina Shoe down there. Skeeter Dave, Vanna Dave, Austin Tricker, Sabrina Stack, and my dear old mom, who I haven't heard from in a while.
My old mama.
Love you, Ma, if you're watching this. Now, I'm looking over here at the comments. Kyle said he didn't think you were mad. You just seemed a little down, bro.
Oh, no, not at all.
Not at all down.
Hell no.
Chris said, good company. Eddie said, what up, what up, what up, what up? Okay, so listen, here we go. Let's go ahead. We're going to hit the intro, and then we'll get to all the fun stuff. Here we go. All right, now right after that, we got to play this, because if I don't, YouTube will no lubricate me in the side of the wheelhouse.
They'll assassinate us.
They'll be like, hey, assume the position. Hold on, where is it? Where is it? Where is it? Do I have it on here? Oh, there it is. All right, here we go. Warning. The following content may contain elements that are not suitable for some audiences. If you are easily offended and cannot stand foul language or manly banter of any kind, this may not be the show for you. Viewer discretion is advised. Boom.
Wonder if we get sued if we use the Jackass theme.
Yeah, that's a good one. I don't know. See, what I did is I just looked for the somebody doing a cover. I don't think we'd get in trouble for that.
No. Yeah, I like it.
Right.
Like some Uncle Ted. He don't like us.
Well, he don't fucking like anybody, does he?
Only himself.
I heard he was kind of a narcissistic asshole. I mean, he's got some fun, we've talked about this before. He's got some fun topics to talk about. I kind of like the way he goes along and, just kind of like,
he's
intelligent.
Let me tell you something.
He's got a little character
he's
going on.
Hyper intelligent. He doesn't give a fuck. And I kind of, he is his own monster. I can relate.
Right.
Well,
I mean, if you get that famous, it's not like you can talk to everybody, and it's like, you know what I mean? Like everybody has an opinion, and you can't make everybody happy. And it's like, I think he just went along the road with, you know what? I'm fucking done. Like, I'm not gonna be a friend. I can't be your friend. And
fuck him.
Right.
I don't care if you don't like it. Don't listen.
He might high five you or something in the crowd. Fuck, who knows, man? All right. So, Jody, my Jody. I still got your button, Jody, because she has been one of the longest viewers of the program. So, before we get into this tonight, we said hi to Jameson. He's our special guest today. He's going to be commentating on some different videos and such. Oh, yeah, I didn't turn it up for you. But yeah, Skeeter Dave's over there. Let's go ahead and check out one of these first things here. Trying to keep it light. We're going to keep it a little light tonight. It's not going to be super crazy.
But wait. There's more.
Ben said, but I'm number one. Let's see. Oh, wait. We got to go to the screen room. Duh.
White people
here we
taco
go.
night.
We're getting taco shells from the grocery store and ground beef from the grocery store and shredded cheese
Yep,
from
white
the
people taco
grocery
night.
store
It's like
and Ortega
65
sauce from the grocery
then I say it
store.
all the way up.
And we like lettuce and we like
my wife
cheese
does me.
and we like
Yeah, I don't trust anything from the
tomatoes and
grocery store.
sour cream. And we like to pretend
I like the
we work
background
at
music.
Taco Bell, but nobody wants to work at Taco Bell. White people taco night. A white people taco
Yeah.
night.
That is pretty much white people
It's not
taco.
limited to
For sure.
It
only
got nothing
white
hot on it.
people.
Dad
The
breaks
white
out the red hot
people
sauce
love
and
it
everybody
the
cries.
most.
Now
No
let's talk
habanero.
about the taco situation. Now at your home, did you do the white people taco, or did you have like the authentic tortilla with the corn
Oh,
flour and all that stuff? or
Hell no, we did white people tacos.
you just went and got some flour.
And I bitch if she ain't got the hard shells.
What do you use? Ortega?
Yeah, I use those big wide ass bottom ones.
Oh, the ones that
But
don't
if you
flip
don't,
over.
yeah, if you don't take the grease out of the bottom of them, they just crush and disintegrate like everything else.
Yep.
I think that's why Taco Bell only puts about a half a teaspoon of meat in the bottom of them.
You know,
they
I've
don't
noticed
break
they've
apart.
started to simp on the meat too.
Dude,
but who
they've
knows?
started. They've done that for years. They're
These
talk-
nuts, what up, dog?
It's like a 2-bite taco with half a teaspoon of meat in it.
Right.
Don't ask for sour cream.
What are your thoughts on this, Jameson?
You could like spice it up by putting it on the burner a little bit.
Oh, okay. I see what you're saying. Put it on the burner, flip it around a little bit.
What, instead of the microwave? Come on,
Oh
man.
gosh. Now the microwave. I know a lot of people was like when the microwave was invented, everybody thought it was like the most coolest thing. But if you think about it, I was watching this one TikTok one day. Oh, speaking of TikTok, we got something on that we're gonna talk about in a
Make
minute.
you sterile.
But that's what I'm saying. Like when you're eating, so you put something in the microwave, it's hot. You're eating radiated ions that are like radiation. Pretty much, you're just eating radiation, right?
I don't know exactly how that works. It bombards it.
It's
I don't-
know.
I'm not-
In my mind, it's not the best.
I'm not smart enough to know, but I know that there's a lot of radioactive shit that goes into making them work.
Right.
And the machine's in your house, and if anything's leaking out of that 15-year-old son of a bitch that makes the lights go dim when you hit start button.
Right. Taking a lot of power.
Yeah, I hope that fucker ain't leaking.
And it's, I've always wanted to take kind of a Geiger counter or something like that.
Oh, yeah.
You know what I mean? And just kind of check. Not even the microwave, but just around your property, in the air, whatever. You know what I mean?
Phones.
Yeah, that's another thing.
These put off so much radiation. Literally, if you read the fine print on a cell phone, it tells you limited exposure directly to the head.
Yeah. I usually like to put mine on speakerphone.
There's a lot to everything. Everything from your food to the shit around you. Technology is shortening our lifespans, and
Right.
we're gonna figure it out. And
These
we'll have to
nuts
deal
said
with it.
reactor in your home, pretty much.
Yeah.
Nuclear reactor right on top of your refrigerator.
Good old 5G, and you can't get a clear answer.
And nobody wants
Everything
to
is
talk to you.
so biased. There's no clear factual
Oh,
information.
it's safe. Let it go.
Yep.
Leave
Yep.
it alone. Your
One guy does
conspiracy
a
theories.
YouTube or a TikTok video telling you how fucking dangerous 5G towers are, and the next guy tells you there ain't nothing to worry about. And it's like, Jesus.
Yeah. Well, and then the guy that tells you there's something to worry about, next thing you know, you can't find him on anything.
Right.
YouTube done banned him. Facebook banned him. You can't
Right.
find him on Instagram. Some bitch ain't on TikTok no more. Because this brings me to my next shit, okay?
Government put him in a bag in a trunk.
Fucking chopped his ass up, fed him to the goats.
Well,
Something, the government goats.
That's all the taco meat.
What?
That's what's in the taco meat.
yeah.
Oh, fuck, Dave. Don't tell me that. I ain't going to
Yeah.
want to go to Taco Bell
And
again.
McDonald's.
Full taco meat.
White people taco me.
They found human DNA in McDonald's hamburgers.
And a lot of fast food restaurant meat.
That's what I'm saying, bro. And like all these kids, like we have 2 daughters that work at McDonald's, and so I make fun of them all the time. Like you're eating human flesh, like you know what I mean?
That's true.
And
Don't
I'm
eat
just
that
like,
shit.
dude, I don't eat that shit no more. I
ever see
I
what
can't stop them to do it, but like my kid, I try to label it, but I just, dude, it's like I can't. You literally can't nowadays. I mean, you
if
can, but
you just got to tell them like this: don't eat it for a month,
right.
and then eat 2 or 3 cheeseburgers and some greasy ass fries, and see how you feel. When they physically feel the effect of that horse shit, they're gonna go, fuck, Dad was right.
See, that's what I'm talking about.
Yeah,
man. That's
you
what
gotta-
I kind of want to do. I want to challenge myself and all you guys. Let me know if you want to do it with me. Fuck,
Yeah,
I'll do it.
oh, man,
Stay away
it's-
from fast food. Let's do it for a month. I'm fucking down. Who's
Oh,
down
dude.
with me in the chats? Fucking put it up in there.
I literally have not had any fast food in so many freaking years.
Really?
Oh, yeah,
See,
dude.
it's probably because you're always. That's probably why you're always healthy and shit, and all
I'm
around
not
here ready
fucking
to go.
healthy. 260-pound fat ass.
You look like you
getting
feel
old.
better than I do. Shit. D said, watch the birds around him. Oh, around the radiation, like the towers and shit.
Oh yeah.
Yep. Kyle said, I keep my phone in my pocket. Birth control. No, listen. That's what I was gonna say
Yeah,
too, though.
right by your sack.
Cause like, dude, literally, like, I've been carrying my phone because like I don't have many pockets, so I'll put it like right in between my legs on my wheelchair, and then I watch that TikTok and I'm like, I'm fucking like just giving myself pelvic radiation right now.
Right.
Like, I mean, it's not like I'm gonna be going out and thrusting around, you know, whatever. But like,
geez, you remember when they come out with color TVs and they were talking about the potential radiation
Yeah.
that come out from the color TVs, and everybody's freaking out about it. A color TV is the least of your fucking worries now. Everything you're exposed to around you is just poison, poison, poison. I'll tell you, man. I wish a meteor would just glance good and hard off the Earth and a big enough EMP that would knock the whole fucking planet back to the Stone Age.
I'm down.
And it's gonna be tough and it's gonna suck and you're gonna get tough and smart or die. But it is what it is, and the Amish are just gonna be laughing.
No, we're still gonna have the Rick and Rowdy show. You guys will just have to come live,
That's
get in a
right.
circle, gather around. We'll have a good time.
You have to come down to Jebediah's barn. We'll be out back.
Yeah, Jameson's gonna make some drawings for us, so we can have.
I'll push you around too. You know?
Yeah, instead of videos, we'll just have some drawings. It'll be a fun time.
Yeah. Dude, when I hear the word reset, I just dream of that.
Yeah,
Like having to
let
go
us
back,
go
to
back.
the old days.
That's what I'm saying. I wish I could go back to
Yeah.
like the
Well, just
50s and
back
60s.
to
and,
even earlier than that, just the community, the 1800s. You know,
oh
the,
shit!
the,
Put me in the fucking Wild
the
West.
light pollution and the horse shit, and just you're worried about the planet and everything. Look what we're doing to it.
Right.
Back then, we're making iron.
Yeah.
That was the most
That was the biggest
technological
thing we were doing
yeah,
is
we're
making iron. And then
good
we started
iron.
building. Yeah, with
You know,
iron.
even a steam locomotive.
Man, seeing those now too, it's like you think it wasn't really that long ago that we were using that technology.
100 years.
Some people still use it to this day.
Yep, a lot of
Which-
countries do.
Right, for
Yep.
sure. Oh, back to my thing I was talking about TikTok. So like I got on TikTok the other day because I was like, I'm gonna go look up for some shit for the show because normally we get some good shit off TikTok. So I'll get it, download it, play it. You guys know how it works.
Yeah.
So I went over to TikTok. I opened it back up. I never really go to it to use it a lot, but like when I went in there to open it back up, it came a notification. It said to accept, to keep going, accept the new U.S. with like U.S. United States Terms of Service policy.
Did you
And
have
I was like,
to, or
no, yeah, you literally had to. There was no I tried to get around it. You couldn't get around it because if you didn't get around it, it would just exit back out. So I'm like, motherfuck, man. I for a couple days I slept on it. I'm like, I don't know if I want to do that. I don't know if I want to do that. And then today I did it, and I clicked the button, and I go on TikTok, and I'm expecting to see the normal shit that I've been seeing, like the war videos and all the the truth telling videos and shit
about the
that's
only
been on there.
factual information we're getting?
That's available to us right now. That was, I should say. And it's nothing. Nowhere. Can't find it. Go in there and type in some shit. Can't find it. Go in there, type in South Africa, blah, 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 blah. Killing white farmers. Can't find it. Dude, this shit was everywhere a couple days ago. Jameson's shaking his head yes because he fucking knows. Like, this shit was everywhere. Now, that's why U.S. wanted to get a part of that so they could get their hands on it to... It's fucked up, man. I'm going to end up... Dude, I'm going to have black trucks pulling up in my driveway one day. Like, we're going to need all your cameras, your fucking devices.
It's sad, but we're allowing it to happen.
Yeah.
We're allowing it every day by the people we vote for, allowed to occupy that office. There's nobody to blame but the guy looking back in the mirror.
You know the first thing I said when all that happened?
Hell to the no, to the no, no, no.
I was like, son of a bitch.
Yeah. Oh, I'm still like that.
Yeah, absolutely.
I'm still fuck you, no, kiss my ass. And I always will be.
And that's what's fucked up. We talk about this all the time, but it's like, what? Old Sparky's up there. If you guys,
pussification of the fucking planet. There's, you know.
Well, how are you gonna fight back when you're fucking?
Well, and how
think
you gonna?
You're a girl and
how
you
you
need to get
how
high
you,
heels?
How you gonna? Exactly. It's been a sin in their eyes to be a strong male figure for not just the last couple of years, but for a long freaking time.
Right.
They really look down on a strong male man.
See, and that's what
male
you
man,
need.
the strong male,
the strong mailman, the guy who'll deliver your fucking letters.
He's a
20
strong
fucking
mailman.
yards away. But no, that's what it is, man. I mean, like, in order to have a civilization to run successfully and to actually be a civilization,
You got to have strong
of
leaders.
production. You got to have
men.
strong men, right?
Strong society.
Yeah. What is it? Weak men create strong times. Or something like
Weak
that?
men create hard times, and hard times create weak men.
Or something
like
it's
that.
no, that's not it. He totally got that wrong. You guys over there saying something. What are you saying over there?
So you gotta have those mailmen.
Gotta have those mailmen. Look at Dave's all smiling with
Gotta
the mailman.
have the feminists start working oil rigs.
We're gonna turn them back down again because that shit is way loud. I don't know why that's so loud. We're gonna have to switch microphones. I turn them down. It's like we're back to quiet time.
Right. Not talking in a tin can.
Right, I know. Speaking of tin cans, I still can't believe the cheapest fucking microphone that I bought for this fucking
Sounds the best.
thing sounds the best.
Yeah, it does.
The microphone Rowdy's using is literally a $5 microphone I bought off Amazon.
I think it makes my beard shinier.
Dude, and it literally baffles me that that's the best one. And all the other ones, like mine, this thing is the one that Michael Jackson created Thriller on. Like, this thing was a $450 microphone.
Right.
And, I mean, I'm glad I bought it because I've always wanted to check it out, but after that one, I'm just like, son of a bitch. I should have just spent the $40. I could have bought microphones for everybody. Cheap as fuck.
El Cheapo.
Fucking son of a
Mexico.
How much do you have into this one?
Those are about $250. Those are about half of what these are, yeah. All right. Back to the screen room. Wait, did we play this yet? No, we didn't. We got to play this guy. I love this guy.
Stop fucking saving money.
Stop doing it.
Whatever you have, spend it now. The tomorrow that you are saving for may not even come. So fuck it. Enjoy the fruits of your labor
Enjoy the fruits of
while
your
you
labor
still
while
have
you
life
still
in
have
your
it.
body.
Let me know
Let
if you guys can
future
hear
you
this too.
deal
What
with
up, Mike?
future problems. Don't leave your money behind to be enjoyed by lawyers,
They would've
opportunistic
said
family
something.
members, and the fucking government.
Mike Merrick.
Spend your fucking money and live before you die. That is all.
Yep. Stop saving your money.
Yep.
I think this is what I think is going to happen. People have got all these, like, let's say $100,000, $200,000 in the bank. Now all of a sudden,
Or 750,000. You know, a lot of people that
Or,
are
yeah,
retiring
yeah.
today got $500,000
lot of
better
money.
in the bank.
right,
And that's barely middle class.
right.
We're not middle class. We're upper lower class. If you're making under $100,000 a year, and I'm making well under that,
Yeah.
brother, you're like barely upper lower class. You are not fucking middle class unless you're breaking $100G a year.
Yeah, that's
And
definitely
I
not
don't.
me.
I honestly know very few people. I could count them on one hand that are making over $100,000 a year take home. Hey, Dave, doing a show, buddy.
I'm
Thank
like,
you.
damn, bro, what are you doing, Dave, over there watching fucking porn styles on your shit? What
shit.
the hell, man? Watch porn on your own time, Dave.
He had to check his OnlyFans again.
I know, fucking feet pics and whatnot.
The fucking show made him famous, man. They just all day at work he has to have his phone in his hand because it's just ringing so much.
Jeez.
OnlyFans account. They want to see his feet.
Yeah. But no, like you were saying, it's what happens when they turn into the digital dollar.
Yeah.
We've been talking about it's going to come.
You're gonna pretty freaking much have nothing.
Right.
And that's my opinion. There's going to be 1,000 people that want to argue that, and we'll see who's right or wrong. If you're actually going to have something solid, you better have some silver, some platinum, some gold.
Oh shit, Jameson,
know,
shut that door, will you? Fucking mosquitoes are getting crazy. Right
Silver's the poor man's dollar bill,
now. See, and like I want to start buying some shit like that, but
and silver's
I'm broke. I don't have
undervalued.
money.
Silver is undervalued right now.
Oh really?
Oh fuck!
Well, gold's the top one, right?
You're still under $20 an ounce.
Yeah.
Who can't pull $40 a month out of their budget and go buy two $20 bars of silver?
Wait, You can buy
Yeah.
$40 bars of silver.
You can buy $20 bills.
Where the fuck do I go do that at?
I'll hook you up with my guy.
I'm gonna need to buy a couple.
He'll take care of you.
Put them right in the fucking gun safe. I ain't even playing.
You know, I never thought it was pimp to have a personal jeweler. I have a personal jeweler.
Oh, he's fucking pimp. Let me play the pimp music for you. Hold on. Here we go. You can't hear it, but it's there.
Yeah, literally.
Oh, wait, there we go.
I have a personal jeweler. Guy's freaking badass. I've kind of become friends with the guy. My mom needed some neck surgery. She was out of work. She couldn't afford the Cobra insurance. So she took all her gold rings, generation old family rings, and took it down and cashed it in at this guy's place.
Oh, yeah.
And she come to my shop and was my boss come out and said, she's crying. Your mom's out in the car crying. And I was like, Jesus, why didn't you fucking pull me in the office, you know?
Right.
So I go back and see my mom, and she says, I had to cash on all this so I could buy the Cobra insurance to get my neck surgery. And I was like, get the fuck out of here. I went and told Ty, I said, man, I got to take the day off. I went down, got a loan, went down to that guy, and fully expected to pay a substantial fee.
Right.
To get all that shit back. And that dude sold me for the dollar amount he handed her.
Wow.
And I said, you know, $100, something for your time. He says, nope. I knew when she come in here that she was in a bad situation.
Yeah.
And he says, if it would have been 6 months from now, I'd have sold it back to her for exactly what I gave her.
Right.
And I was like, dude, me and you are buddies for life. I go in there all the time, talk to this guy.
Let me ask you, is he Jewish by chance?
No, he's actually, I don't know what he is. He's foreign, but I think he was American born, but his family's foreign. I honestly just haven't asked him. I believe
The reason I say that is because, like, they say, like, over, you know, like 80% of jewelry store owners in America are all Jewish.
Well, he reminds me of a Sikh.
Okay. Well, no, that too, probably. I don't know.
He's
See, I don't know. These are all just things that I've heard.
Right. He doesn't wear the turban, but they're Arabic. But, man, they are just fucking solid Americans, dude.
Fuck. Speaking of Sikh, you know
Solid
what? You know what
Americans.
you just reminded me of that I forgot to grab for today's show?
What?
Was that Sikh beating the shit out of that dude that was robbing him at the store. He was trying to grab cigarettes.
Oh, they whooped that
Dude,
dude's
they
ass.
whooped the shit out of that guy.
Dude with a big old stick, and one guy
Oh,
is
shit.
the one guy is grappling and wrestling with, and the other one's just beating the tar out of him. I laughed
Man.
my freaking.
But you know
ass
what's
off.
sad is that dude's gonna end up getting fucking charged. and
bullshit.
He's gonna go to prison
Bullshit.
or to jail or something. Kyle said, "Wait till government track all your purchases with no cash system." Yeah.
Well, that's what they're trying to do, and that's one of the things we're talking about. You know, screw saving.
Right.
Spend that shit, or if we do save it, you know, have cash on hand. It'll be good for a little while, but
Right.
not very long. But there's going to be a lot of dudes that only want to deal in cash.
Well, see, I go by the Fallout kind of thing. You know what I mean? The game. You ever played the game? You ever seen the game Fallout?
I've seen it.
Jameson knows the fuck I'm talking about. He's shaking his head over there. What's that?
Oh yeah, definitely.
Yeah, see, he knows. So, in Fallout, if you see the cash, you can pick up the cash. It's called pre-war money. What's it worth, Jameson?
Usually 5 to 10 caps. Or...
Nope, it's worth fucking nothing. It's worth fucking nothing. It's cloth. You can use it as cloth. You can use it as building.
Start fires with it.
Yeah, pretty much. I mean, shit like
Bandages,
that.
toilet paper.
Kim said no charges on those two guys. Just saw it 15 minutes ago on the news. Fuck yes. Thank you, Kim, for that on-the-spot reporting.
Hell yeah.
Love it.
No,
Love
but
that
that's-
energy.
Well, that's good. You come in, and it was funny because the other guy at the counter is like, don't mess with him.
Oh, yeah,
Don't-
he's
don't-
like, no, let him go.
don't-
That's okay. Just
don't-
let him do it.
Don't do that.
And then he's like, hey, brother, give me some swishers while you're doing that. Give me
Shit.
some swishers, bro.
Bro, you come into my house, whether it's
I'd
my
have sucked that guy at the counter, too. Like, get the fuck out of
whether
my
it's
store,
my
bitch.
shop or my
Then I probably would've
home
went to jail.
or whatever, and you try pulling that shit on me, you are getting a new belly button.
Yeah, it ain't going to be fucking fun. That's for sure.
Stop fucking saving money.
All the freaking cigarettes
Whatever
in the
you
gas
have,
barrel and just roll
spend
them out
it.
like you own the place.
Yeah.
And he got the ass whooping of a century, dude.
Now, before we get to this this next one that I got. So, growing up, poor pretty much. You know what I mean? I was pretty poor. But we had a lot of friends. We ran around. We did some dirt together. And we learned that it's not cool to snitch. Can't snitch on your boys. You know what I mean? If you get in trouble, there's no snitching. But the older you get, the more you realize, like, Well, is it helping somebody or is it snitching? So say you see somebody breaking into your neighbor's house.
Well, it depends on how low down dirty it is.
Right. Well, just say you're sitting at home, you're having a cup of coffee, you look over, you see somebody busting windows, breaking in your neighbor's house. Yeah. Are you going to call the cops? Or are you going to, sit there and just not do shit, mind your own business?
We're all good friends here, 4 of us. Let's say we've known each other for 30 years and been great friends, and he's banging my wife.
Oh, shit, Jameson?
If you don't tell me, if you aren't the snitch,
right,
you're one of the other dudes.
You're the other guy.
You're one of the other dudes that just got their ass kicked.
So right. Yeah, that's what I mean.
I'm beating everybody up that knew about it.
Mike said snitches get stitches or end up in the ditches.
Sometimes they get their ass thrown in a ditch for not snitching.
Well, that's where this next clip that I'm about to play for you.
If you know something I need to know, you better make sure I know it.
Right. That's this next clip. There's this guy. He's pretty popular, like doing rounds on the little shorts and shit. I can't remember his name. But just you'll notice him when I play this. But he was in a conversation with this young dude, and they got to talking about it. Let's just check this out.
Why you be snitching? Why y'all just mind your business? Like you the first black person I ever seen like broke the black.
You must ain't had no grandmama.
Nah, I got a grandma still to this day.
Your grandmama tell on the police. She'll call the police somebody do something wrong.
Nah, she mind her business.
She see somebody breaking her neighbor house. You lying to me? No,
she wouldn't.
No
I
Jesus.
call my granny right now.
Do she believe in Jesus?
Call her. Yes. Call your grandmother.
She'll tell.
So granny, so you in the house, you see somebody breaking into your neighbor's house. Is you gonna say something, or you gonna mind your business? Oh, he's right. You a snitch?
Hell yeah.
It's either that or get your 357 revolver out and go out and take care of business.
Right.
I like vigilante justice. I wish they had never took it away. If it's just like if you're guilty of any other crime, if you stepped beyond your bounds,
right,
you're going to pay the piper.
Yeah.
But I believe that individuals have the right to police themselves. You know, the old saying, I am my brother's keeper.
Right.
I see you breaking into my neighbor's house. It's my business now. That's the way it ought to be with everybody.
Sparky's getting crazy.
Well,
he's seen somebody breaking in. He was like, fuck you, bitch, man.
He's cooking now.
Yeah. Man, we were supposed to get a Sparky camera, and we never did that yet.
I know, that'd be epic.
Let's see. Where's my close-up? Oh, there we go. We could always put that up to Sparky and let it check it out. We'll do that. We'll get another good one.
Yeah, we'll get her.
But yeah, no. So like now, the older you get, the more you realize, like, hey, you know what? It takes a village. Like if you're all going to be in this together. But here's the thing: where I live, there is no it's no, you know what I mean? Like, I call the cops.
Guy across the street.
Well, if I see some shit like that and he's not home, the first thing I'm doing is I'm calling him.
He knows you're on vacation. Yeah, exactly.
I'm gonna be like, hey, dude, I see some motherfuckers over here. They're in this type of car.
That's real neighbors.
Yeah,
when you got your neighbor's phone number, that's a real neighbor.
Absolutely.
And if you don't, he don't want you to look out for him.
Right.
And he don't want to be your neighbor.
And if I go over there and like, hey, what's up, man? He says, oh, get away from me. I'm like, all right. And then I see somebody breaking your house and be like, oops, sucks to be fucking you, I guess.
Shit. Hey, if you guys are selling any of his shit, I'm interested.
Right. Hey, you guys got some shit for sale? What you got? Let me see. That's a big ass TV. How much
you got over there? That's a good haul, man.
That's a nice one, bro. I ain't gonna say shit, dog. Oh man. Like I said, guy code is different than snitching. Yeah, you're right.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah, you're right.
Right's right and wrong's wrong, and it's a natural human reaction to know that.
Yeah.
It doesn't. You don't have to learn what's right and wrong. You frickin' know it from the day you're born.
Mike said I'll take first dibs. All right. Back to the screen room. We're going to be moving right along here, folks. We do got a lot of stuff to get through here.
Hey, we're half hour in already.
Let's see. So there's this new Michigan bill, I guess, that was passed. Do you hear anything about the Michigan bill that was passed?
I haven't heard shit.
So it's not a law yet, right? Once they make it a bill, that's one thing, but the bill has to be passed into law.
Oh, is this the... Oh, God. Fill me in.
Okay, so this dude's going to be talking about there's a bill that was just accepted that where it makes it illegal to misgender or say something bad about somebody or I don't know.
I threw a fit when I heard about that. I actually posted that to a couple of my friends or sent it to them. And another friend of mine informed me that that's an already existing bill. They're just adding language to it. And
that's what this girl was saying.
Yeah, and it was actually the something racism or Anyways, yeah, it'll explain it.
But bro,
it's-
what I'm saying is like, does that put us into the fucking shit? Because I mean, what the fuck?
No,
is going
it's
on?
honestly, I want to see somebody get prosecuted on any of that horse shit. Number one. Pretty much call you what I want to call you, and I try to be politically correct to a certain extent because I'm not going out trying to cause trouble.
Right.
I'm not going around being a bigot, a racist, or a judgmental individual. But if I want to call you something, I ought to have that free speech that to be able to do it.
Right.
I don't care. I think all free speech should be 100% protected. And what does it pertain to? Is this everyday life that they're going to back this shit on, or is this only in the workplace? Which the workplace, if you work for somebody else, the employers should be the one that set the rules. The state needs to stay the fuck out of your backyard.
Yeah.
The federal government needs to stay the fuck out of your backyard.
Yep.
This isn't what our
Brandon
forefathers
Pickens.
intended.
Appreciate you, buddy. No, you're damn right. That's not what our
It's
forefathers.
not.
That's what the thing is. If we get, you know what? If I had a time machine, I'd go back and bring back a fucking. Let's bring back 500,000 of these motherfuckers. Like
You know what?
Well, they probably didn't have that many.
You would have to buy them all new boots.
Let's get all brand new ARs and
because
fucking.
they would have those boots worn out in a day, kicking everybody's pathetic sissy asses.
Right, like we know you guys were used to the muskets, but here, check this out.
Right.
They'd be like, what the fuck?
You can send about 50 of our forefathers and take over a country.
Oh, dude, yeah, they'd be ready,
They're
and they'd
fucking
have
hardcore.
I guarantee each one of them had a little bit of chest hair
Right,
on them.
be cooking rat on a stick and happy as shit about it.
Yep. That right there is probably a fucking a notch in the fucking Governor Whitmer's belt. She's like, don't say that. We're gonna come get you.
We're pussified. It's so freaking pathetic, man.
All right, let's take a look at this real quick. James Veribes, what up, my guy? Brennan Pickens, good to see you, brother. Here we go. Check this out.
Michigan's House passes bill making wrong pronoun use a felony? Well, I guess it's time to move. I know I've said this a lot, but this is probably the stupidest thing I've ever seen. This literally goes against our First Amendment right.
So yeah, not only is it a violation of our First Amendment rights, but when you get down into the details of this bill, and how they classify the intimidation, it gets a little weird. So they say intimidate means a willful course of conduct involving repeated and continuing harassment of another individual. That would cause a reasonable person to feel terrorized, frightened, or threatened. My question is, how can you consider somebody reasonable if they feel terrorized by words? Words that just happen to be in conflict with their perceived reality and not an actual reality. Anyways, to me, it seems like a lot of very overly sensitive and narcissistic crybabies are going to be using this to destroy people's lives who don't agree with their ideology and who choose to live in reality with the rest of us.
Amen.
There it is. She got it.
That's exactly. It couldn't have been worded any better.
She did a good job on
what
that.
it is, dude.
Right.
Dave, you try to sue me, I'll kick your ass in the bathroom before you get out.
Dave, I'm gonna take this fucking yodeling pickle that you put a battery in.
That's offensive, Rick.
Here's a close up for you guys.
I'm so offended by the yodeling pickle.
This was a gift actually by Rowdy. One of the first times he came here.
It was. Smell it.
Oh, fuck. What the fuck did you do to that one, Dave? Oh, God.
There's some roadkill on the way
Don't
here.
touch that. Good thing I got some sanitizer over here. Fucking shit.
Dave put batteries in it.
Don't have Dave put batteries in it.
Dave put batteries in it, thought it was going to vibrate.
Oh, my goodness.
I said,
Dave.
nope, it
He hit
just
the button.
yodels,
He hit that
Dave.
button. That son of a bitch went up there and
It
fucking
just yodels.
Oh, we have fun, don't we?
Disappointment in his eyes.
We have a good time. Oh, still, sanitation is always important. All right, so no, but yeah, she's got a point. It's like that has not been passed into law, but like you said, there's already been one that's been passed. But how the fuck do we even know about all these damn things? They just keep passing law after law after law. We don't even fucking know about shit.
That was a complaint that I had 20 freaking years ago, is that we have spent 200 years of writing laws and we have spent 0.0 seconds abolishing laws.
Right.
I mean, to actually, it's asinine. It just grows and grows and grows. Technically, in the state of Michigan, cussing in front of a woman and a child or spitting on a sidewalk is still a misdemeanor.
Really?
Yeah, they've never taken that off the books.
But nobody ever enforces that, though.
It was enforced in the last 10 years in the state of Michigan. I actually
What
made
was
the
it,
newspaper.
to cuss in front of a pregnant woman?
To cuss in front of a woman or a child, or to spit on a sidewalk.
I've done both of those things in the past probably 24 hours.
And I still think horse, goat, and chicken rape is still on there too.
I've not done those.
I think that's just wrong. They should.
Dave,
take
you know
that
anything
law.
about the horse and chicken rape?
No.
Nothing?
Can't do it.
I know a guy that does though.
Oh shit.
I'm just gonna call him out. Eric Johnson, you gotta jump in on this subject.
Uh-oh.
If you're listening,
Eric Johnson, what type of freaky shit are you into?
you gotta
bud?
tell us the sheep laws, bro.
Mike said it's illegal to spit out of a moving vehicle.
Yeah, just all these, ridiculous laws that are still on the books, and they're just nonstop passing them. Can you imagine how big that freaking law book is when you break it down?
Oh my god!
Holy shit!
All the wording and the different
it's no different
significations
than
and
Congress when they try to pass a law, and 3 days before you're going to vote, they hand you a 6,000 page, and they got so much horse shit buried into it, and it's all sleight of hand. They're trying to slip up the other side. It's this battle back and forth, and it's absolutely ridiculous. Some of the people that are appointed to hold positions, the people that voted for them should be thoroughly fucking embarrassed.
right.
Nancy Pelosi, you should be thoroughly fucking embarrassed if you voted for her. If she is in your zone, your section of the state, and you voted her in, you're a pathetic pile of shit.
Listen to this. Mike Miracle just said the first of the month you can take your wife down to the courthouse and beat her. Is that only in Michigan or?
I don't think that's Michigan, but I have heard.
Bro, there are some fucking crazy laws that you can still do crazy shit, and it's like people do it, and it's like, nah, it's in the law book, bitch. Look it up.
Yeah, well, open carry.
That's what we should do is go look and see what the craziest fucking laws
Yeah,
are, and then
that
go
would
do
be-
them, and
that
then
would
be like,
a-
hey,
a
you know
really
what?
good
What do you
show.
do?
We'll get Jameson to run the camera, and
Fuck yeah.
me and you just go rolling through town and see
Like
what
if it
kind
said like it's legal to, I don't know, give me a funny situation. It's legal to. I don't want to say anything crazy.
I don't want to go there,
man. I know, right? Oh man.
Hey, if it's legal, I'm doing it. You can only
right.
fuck one chicken on the second Friday.
Now,
every
see, that's
month.
what I didn't want to. Yeah, like it's legal to not only butcher a pig, but you
Right.
can molest a pig and butcher them.
Right, that's where that saying
Right in front of
comes
the courthouse, but no further than 25 feet. You got to be 25 feet to the courthouse.
$3 a pack of gum and a half fuck chicken.
Stupid. Bob Waters said, I'm trying to have a staring contest with Mitch McConnell. Hey, we got one of those coming in, too. That motherfucker's pretty good at it. That son of a bitch. He'll do it, too. Look at Jameson like that
man.
one. Good job, Bob. That's a good one, Bob.
That was good.
Maybe one of those, too. Mike said, I just got in trouble for my comment. Oh, my gosh. No way, bro.
Man, I'm telling you that
Your wife must be watching, huh?
the thought police are freaking everywhere, dude, and on every form of media. It's just, man, when are you gonna have enough until you sensitive fucks just fuck off?
Suck it up.
And honestly, it's a minority. It's not the majority.
Right.
It's this minority that's screaming with the loudest
Oh,
voice.
Facebook got you.
Your words hurt me and blah blah blah. And I've had enough of this shit.
Right. Hold on. Jameson's got some weird laws. What you got, Jameson? Let me turn everybody down.
So in the state of Michigan, it is illegal to be drunk on a train.
Drunk on a train.
Dude, I've been hammered from here to Chicago.
Right.
It is illegal to kill a dog in a decompression chamber.
You can't kill a dog in a decompression chamber.
And that's a good thing I sold mine.
Yep. What else you got?
It is illegal to do. It is illegal to sell cars on Sundays.
You better not fucking sell no cars, damn. That's why the car places are always fucking closed.
I might go to prison.
Bro, I want to go fucking find the car places that are open on Sundays because I'm going to be like, you sons of bitches, I'm going to turn you in. I'm going to fucking turn you in.
There's none, just like a barbershop on a Monday.
Really?
Yeah.
So they know the fucking laws.
Well, it's funny because a lot of the barbers in town got pissed off about it because Myers
Fuck Myers. They fired me.
But back in the day on Airport Road, Myers had a salon that was open on Mondays, and it pissed there was a big thing in the Jackson Citizen Patriot about it. They're about to go burn down Myers because they're breaking the code of barbers.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
Kim Pola said the thought police, it's freaky, it's everywhere. Mike said the city of Jackson is supposed to have hitching posts out front of the federal and city buildings. I did real about that because of the horses. They still ain't got rid of that law, and that they're not following their own shit.
Yeah,
so
they still
legally,
have it
you
right
could
away.
go get a fucking lawyer right now, and you could sue the city of Jackson for not having a hitching post for your horse.
Yep.
But I think you have to have a horse, right?
Oh, hey,
what if you don't have a horse?
We could just borrow one.
You'd be like, hey, I was planning on buying a horse, but I don't want to buy a horse now because you ain't got a fucking hitch post.
I rented this whole horse. It cost me $1,000
No,
for a week.
I rented this hoe. That's what he's going to say. Look at him. I rented this hoe.
I said horse.
I know.
I'm not paying $1,000 for a hoe. Come on.
Oh, hell no. I rented this horse. I don't have anywhere to hitch it up at. I'm taking you to court.
Well, you know, who's the black dreaded cowboy that rides his horse?
Oh, into town and shit?
Dude, all over.
Wait, in Jackson?
No, he's done it in Chicago. He's all over the frickin' place.
Oh, he's like a TikTok,
And
YouTuber, TikToker?
He is a freaking badass. I will see if I can find the videos for you because that needs to be on the show. So it's this black guy, big long dreads, cowboy hat, riding this horse through downtown. He's in his lane. Cops pull up. They're telling him to get off his horse, and he's like, "I'm not getting off my horse."
What the fuck?
He says, "I broke no laws. You need to get off.
You
that
get off my horse. My horse is gonna
And
bite the shit out of you.
Well, then the cop touched the horse, and he's like, "You can't touch my horse. You're
Oh, hell
spooking
no.
my horse."
Right.
And he says, "That's a law." And sure enough, there's like 8 cop cars there. Had the highway shut down. The guy wouldn't get off his horse. They had to let him go.
No fucking
They
way,
had to
dude.
let him go, and he just
Shout out to the dreaded cowboy. I want to find that guy.
riding
find some
through
video.
your town.
Wait, what
that
is it?
City.
Oh my God!
Make a lot of noise.
Got
'cause
scared
girls,
all
they
so
are
pretty. Yeah. Live down that
Right
Broadway,
down
my old horse Leroy. Everybody sing, save a horse, ride a cowboy. I don't know. You guys are hating us because we know that.
Yeah, we need a rap song like that.
But in their head, they're like, save a horse, ride a cowboy. It's funny.
No, but the dude's kick ass, and I appreciate people that are aware of their rights and exercise their rights.
Chris
Just
said
like,
he was on the highway too. Yeah.
Yeah. Hey, well, it wasn't a number.
I mean, riding a horse on a highway, that's got to be a fucking law.
Doesn't
though, right?
matter.
Doesn't matter.
It's legal, and
It is
if
a roadway.
you've
It's
got a
legal
properly
roadway.
trained horse, they don't give a shit about the cars going
Fucking
by. That's not
bastard.
what spooks them.
Right.
But they've got the right, and because if you don't exercise your rights, they disappear.
Right.
Just like the open carry in Michigan. That was a huge thing. It's all over the country. A lot of states have an open carry law. I can walk through downtown Jackson with my 6-shooter on my side.
Oh, I keep my 9mm everywhere on my lap, everywhere I go.
Just unfortunately,
You should see the looks I get going through fucking grocery stores and
Well,
shit. People are look down, they're like, oh,
But see,
God.
that's another thing too. Those are private property, and if they say that they don't recognize your right to carry, you just have to choose not to shop there.
No, absolutely.
But it's crazy how many people just freak out. Oh my God, there's a guy walking with a gun. And
He's got a gun on his head.
What's he doing? He's walking with a
shopping.
gun. Right.
He's buying Haagen-Dazs ice cream right now.
He's standing outside the jewelry store just looking in the window.
He just bought a dog toy. I don't know who it's for. Maybe it's going to be an assault weapon.
Right. But that's the type of shit. If you don't celebrate that freedom, that right, it ends up disappearing.
If you don't use it, you lose it.
Yeah.
Type shit.
Yeah, basically.
Yeah. And in Michigan, congratulations, Michigan. I got to give one of these to everybody in the state. We actually surpassed, I think, most of the country in gun sales. So our fucking gun sales have completely escalated. Like we went crazy.
There's a threat right now of a 1,000% charge.
Shout
or
out to Shoe Picks.
On any weapon bought, handgun, rifle, whatever.
Oh, no shit.
1,000%
Wow,
tax.
government knows. They're like, you want to buy guns? You're going to pay up for them. And then we're going to come get them.
$600 AR just becomes $6,000.
Good thing I just bought my fucking shit before all that shit happened.
And I'm laughing. I'm like, I'm going to be fucking rich.
I know, right? Here, I'll sell you this fucking $800 gun. I'm going to need about 10 grand.
Right.
Yep, fuck yeah.
You know, just keep fucking around.
Fuck around and you're going to find out.
You're going to find out.
Mike said he's blinking his eyes. He feels threatened. Okay. Did you see that? Hold on. Before we do this, did you see that video of, I don't know where it was. Everybody keeps saying it was in a different country. It was a video of this dude that was kicking this other dude's truck, and this dude just pulled out his pistol and put 2 rounds in him.
Or no, it wasn't Texas. That was in the United States.
Was it really?
But actually, Texas has a property law that, depending on the county you're in, you could actually get away with that. If they're coming up and destroying your property in front of you.
I don't know if anything's been charged on him or not.
You tell them to stop, and they don't stop, you can drop that dude. I think where that guy was, that was not one of the property law states. That dude is probably going to face some prosecution.
Yeah, probably. I think that dude's dead, too. He killed him. Maybe, I don't know. But he put him down quick. He put 2 to the chest, dude.
He was pop.
Pop, you're done, dude. Like, that's point blank, too. That's not even 5 yards away.
Scary shit, and it's some gray area. What is justifiable and what is not?
Well, see, it was his property. If I was him, I would have. I mean, but then again, if you aggress at him, it's like,
it's hard to say. Let's say his the damage he was doing to the vehicle.
What up, Candor?
Endangered occupants of the vehicle. Absolutely. Right. Like the guy's trying to light
if there's occupants in the vehicle, yeah.
Okay. But you know what I'm saying? Say he's lighting a rag trying to put it in the gas tank.
Oh, that's...
Drop the dude. There's no doubt.
That's kicking your fender ain't a fucking thing.
Putting a dent in your fender, go through the due process, unfortunately, be a cop caller, make the police report, get the fucker in the system, get paid back, hopefully, someday.
You know what I would do? I would say, dude, quit kicking my fucking truck. And I would get in front of him. I wouldn't touch him. I'd say, quit kicking my fucking truck and wait for him to put his hands on me. And then you got something, right?
Then he assaults you. But yeah, man, it's tough. But honestly, if you're over fucking my shit up, I get it. I don't think it's worth taking a human life, the pickup truck. And I'm a hard right-wing guy. But
it wasn't worth killing a guy over.
No, I would pause, and it's a lot to put on yourself. Nobody wants to.
He's got to live with that for the rest of his life now.
Yeah.
Took a life over.
But he made that decision. Yeah. I wouldn't have made the decision. I'd have stepped back and laughed.
You'd have been like, kick that motherfucker, bro. I got insurance. Go ahead.
I overpaid for that truck. It's got.
I've been waiting for something like this to happen.
A lot of miles on it, and they're gonna total this motherfucker, and I'm getting
just
paid.
Kick the front too. Get that headlight, bro. Fuck this shit up,
get
bro.
That window right
Wait,
there.
let me get a video camera so I can fucking video. Let me get my phone so I can
Doors are really expensive. Can you kick that? Oh yeah,
right.
Okay.
Yeah, fuck that whole thing up.
This thing will be totaled for sure.
Right.
Getting that new paint job.
Oh shit! I need one of these.
But all that's I get it. People have a hard time thinking in this situation. And that's what you got to measure is the action that I'm about to do worth the repercussion.
Right. Yeah, absolutely. I mean, dude, it's a privilege to be able to carry a firearm in today's society. And you have to know.
Especially right now. And you got to represent.
Right. You got to know the fucking rights and wrongs. You got to know the ins and outs. And you got to have discipline. Discipline is number fucking one, bro. Like, without anything, you got to have patience and discipline because, like, you have to actually, and you got to be smart. You got to know what's a threat, what's not a threat.
The biggest thing that I can honestly say that I pass down to my kids, the biggest piece of advice and wisdom that I had, anything that you are doing in life, if you have to think twice about doing it, you probably frickin' should.
You probably shouldn't, right?
Literally, that's your brain telling sending pause, saying you probably shouldn't fucking do it.
That's your gut feeling.
Yeah, I want to put this fork in the outlet. Well, maybe I shouldn't put the fork in the outlet, and you do it anyways, and you get zapped.
And you're like, oh, that's why that's like that.
Yeah. Only the what do they call it? Natural process of selection. It's an awesome thing.
The more you know.
The more you know.
Okay, so back to the screening room. We're gonna play one of these other videos, and then we'll go take a break for a minute.
We gotta pee and poop.
Yeah, I probably should take a piss real quick. Mike Wilna Worldwide, good seeing you, bud. Okay, this one's gonna take a little bit. So speaking of when to shoot and when not to shoot, I don't know if you've seen this at all.
Give a hoot, don't pollute.
Let me turn this down a little bit so it's not so big.
Huh?
So these two officers were called to this house.
Oh, I've seen this one.
I'm not exactly sure what the call was.
I don't know what the call was. The lady comes out and the fucking dog.
Well, she's got right here to watch. Watch the dogs at the door.
Well,
he knocks on the door.
They're crazy ass dogs. She didn't expect them to run out.
Well, he had to hold the door just so the dogs wouldn't escape.
Yeah.
And she gets up there, and maybe the dogs are non-biters. Maybe they run up on people and bark and hold them in their position.
Right.
Some dogs are like that. The lady will open the door, the dog scares the shit out of you. Oh, he won't bite you. He just barks a lot. That's his domicile.
Right.
That's his house, not just hers.
Right. But here's the thing. Watch this dude, the back guy. So the guy that's got the camera on right now.
Yep.
The first charge, he discharges his weapon.
And
I think he
gets
shoots
hurt.
in the ground. Well, he shoots it in the ground. No, the first one he doesn't. There's 2 shots fired. He shoots the first one in the ground. The dogs back up a little bit. There's a little dog that he shot. I mean, the little fucking ankle biter. You could have kicked him, bro. You didn't shoot a gun.
Could have punted it like a football.
The second shot he shoots hits the woman.
Yeah.
Get back.
Here they
Get
go.
the dog.
Little ass beagle looking.
Get your dog. You better get that
No.
Get your
Right there, first
dog.
shot.
I'll kill it.
I'll kill that
That
bitch.
was the warning shot.
How?
He pops 2 more shots.
Get back.
Watch.
You better get back. I'll kill it.
Kill him, motherfucker.
Get back. Get back.
He went to go shoot the little dog, shot her in the fucking ankle.
Pomeranian, yeah.
Dude, come on, bro.
So,
And how they treated that lady.
Yeah.
They just, blew it off. And look, in this guy, okay, so number one, if you have a CPL, what are you most responsible for?
Right.
Every fucking round that comes out of the end of the barrel. It doesn't matter if I shot in the air and it got some guy in the temple in Hanover.
Right.
I am responsible for that round. I am now I attempted murder.
Yep.
That guy right there played it nonchalant. He didn't give a shit. He didn't go up there to see if the lady was all right. And he just constantly defended himself through the whole video. It pissed me off.
No, it did.
He should have been
Yeah.
like, I just fucked up. Is this lady okay?
He should have been
ma'am?"
like, fuck.
And on the radio immediately, shots fired. You have to report shots fired. Whether or not they need backup, and send an
The
ambulance.
situation, right,
Yeah.
right. Then you gotta describe the situation.
No, they fucked around. They took
forever to call the ambulance.
Yeah.
The ambulance should have called right away, right?
And then the one guy was like, "Oh, it's just a scratch. I think the dog scraped her leg." Is what he kept
Oh my
saying.
God!
Yeah,
I
he
just
literally
drop
said
kick
that.
this son of a bitch, and my legs don't even work.
I think that dog scratched her leg when he ran by her. I don't think I shot her. I didn't, But no, you're responsible for it, whether you meant to do it or not. You pulled the trigger. You meant to do that. It
Right.
harmed an innocent bystander. You get fucking sued, bro.
Yep, you gonna get in trouble, bro. You gonna get in trouble.
Right. I'm getting me a new trailer.
Now,
with a porch.
With a porch.
Screened-in porch.
I won't.
You gonna have her a nice set of shit. Jameson, we ain't had much to you. What you guys say about that?
Fuck the police. I don't know.
Oh, okay. Well, that's one way to look at it.
Such a positive attitude.
What'd you say, Dave?
I'd make him yell through the door.
Oh, make him yell through the Don't even open the fuck. Don't even open the fucking door, right?
No.
You don't gotta open the door.
My favorite one was.
Let me see your search warrant.
What do you want? We just want to talk to you. How many of you are out there? 2 of us. We'll talk to him.
each other. Right. Talk to each other, motherfucker.
You got a warrant? No. Fuck off.
Right. Bye.
I mean, literally, you don't have to.
No.
Just like at a traffic stop. And it's funny because people just can't.
They don't know. People don't know their rights.
Well,
though. That's what's
it's not
crazy.
that they don't know their rights. A lot of them do know their rights, and they're just too stupid to shut the fuck up.
They're like, listen, officer, this is what he did, and this is what I want to do. And
no, shut the fuck up.
Right.
You're obligated if you're pulled over for a traffic stop, whether you think you did something or you didn't. License, registration, proof of insurance. You ain't got to say a fucking word. Hand it to them.
Right.
And they sit there and they'll try to fish. Well, why won't you talk? Well, why do you have an attitude? No. Just say, sir, I don't answer questions. I don't answer questions. I don't answer
You know what
questions.
I've learned, though, in the fucking history? Well, some of these people have gotten away with this, and more are getting away with this. What I've learned, though, is the more you do that, the more it kind of aggravates
Well,
them.
it doesn't matter.
And
It
then they
doesn't
fucking
matter.
show up at the canine.
No,
then they
yep.
lie and say,
It
oh,
does-
the canine found some
Then-
shit. We got to go
then-
search your vehicle.
Hey, and if they violate your fucking rights, you sue them.
Right.
That's how
always keep a camera.
That's
on.
how you stop this shit.
Yeah.
If you were speeding and they pulled you over and they got you for speeding and they have you on camera speeding, you don't have to talk to them. You don't have to incriminate yourself. You don't have to tell them where you're coming from, where you're going, what are you doing out this time of night. You don't have to talk to them at all.
Right.
Sir, don't answer questions. Here's some license, registration, proof of insurance, car is legal. Do you know you're speeding? No, don't fucking answer him, because here's the catch. If he says, do you know you're speeding?
And you say, yeah, right.
I clocked you at 65, but the fucker really didn't clock you.
I'd be like, dude, I had cruise control, bro.
And
at 50.
you go, yeah, I had the cruise set at 63. You just incriminated yourself. He doesn't even need the radar.
Right. He just said, nope, he just admitted to it, and he's got it on camera.
Yeah, literally, you are your own worst enemy when you're dealing with the law. And you don't have to be disrespectful, sir. With all due respect, I don't answer questions.
Right.
Where are you coming from? I don't answer questions. Where are you going? I don't answer questions. And you have my information. If you write me a fucking ticket, write it. If I don't agree with it, I'll fight it. And if I do, I'll pay the damn thing.
Right.
Some of us are honest. If I fuck up, I'm paying the ticket.
Oh, yeah. I mean, if I did something wrong, get caught for it.
But you don't have to grovel and kiss ass. You don't have to be the dick that rolls his window down 2 inches. Well,
yeah.
You can hear me just fine. That's kind of punching.
You're kind of
in the
egging
nuts.
it on,
yeah,
right?
That's
They're
it.
like,
You're
yeah,
egging
okay,
it a
well,
little
you're
bit.
hiding something, right?
I fear for my life. Whatever. But I watch these cop watch videos, and I'm not an anti-cop. A lot of my friends call me a fucking bootlegger because I've got a lot of cops that are customers. And I have a good relationship with them, but they fucking know just as well as you know.
Right.
Any information can and will be used against you in a court of law.
You know what? I've been
don't
fucked
talk to
around
them.
by cops only because I gave them the fucking reason to fuck me around. When I was younger, obviously, we all are full of piss and vinegar when we're younger.
Yeah.
So, I mean, but the older I've gotten, I've realized that, the more I show respect to them, the more respect I get. So it's like, hey, my grandmother said it best. You're going to attract more bees with honey than you are with vinegar.
Yeah. Not in that. Not when it comes to a court of law.
Well, no, not then. Then you gotta fucking be a wasp in a honeybee comb, bro. You gotta get the fuck up.
You want to be the mouse in the house and don't say shit.
Oh yeah, the wasp.
Let your lawyer do the talking if that type of situation, something you can't defend yourself on. Other than that, just keep your goddamn mouth shut.
You know what? Before we go to break, I do gotta say this. We gotta shout out to one of our main sponsors, Mr. Stand for at For Sure Automotive.
What's he stand for? Nobody's sure, buddy. Stands for quality.
I like that. I'm gonna let him know you came up with a new little song for him.
Yeah, tell him I didn't when I was drinking.
That's nice. Michigan Center, Michigan. Car Trucks Classics. This dude will work on pretty much whatever you got. 4945 Pay Jab. 517-764-9208. Once again, that's For Sure Automotive. Stands for quality.
We should work on that jingle. Stand for, what's he stand for? We don't really know, but we know he stands for quality. I don't know. Work on that.
Okay. I'm going to give that one of those, and we're going to work on that.
That was more like it.
Oh, yeah, that was one of the... Yeah, you're right. I need to get one of those...
Stan, we tried.
We're going to get you hooked up, bud.
Eventually.
Now, because I wasn't able, I did a whole bunch of shit. We got way more video to show you guys, but because I was too busy doing this, and I did a Wheelchair Wednesday today, I did not get a new Be Right Back video. So the one you're going to see now is the one that me and him did last time, I'm sure. It's probably political. I think it's the one with Joe Biden. And
he said me and him.
How he's fucked up.
What was that about proper use of the English language?
With him and I. I'm sorry, him and I.
He and I.
Danny Jackson, Spitting Facts. Good to see you, buddy. We will be right back. Stick with us, and about 5 minutes, we're going to take a pee break, and we will resume the craziness.
He's a far worse president than Barack Obama. Biden is the worst president in the last 100 years, if you think about it. If a man will lie about how his wife died to defame an innocent truck driver, what else would he not do?
At least twice, Biden himself has made public references to alcohol being involved in the crash. In 2007, Biden said the truck driver, quote, allegedly drank his lunch. And multiple news outlets, including CBS News, have reported that Dunn was drunk. The police reports have been lost. But Delaware Judge Jerome Herlihy, who investigated the crash, supports Hamill. He tells CBS News there was no indication that the truck driver had been drinking. Last fall, a spokesman for Biden said Biden fully accepts the Dunn family's word that these rumors were false.
If he'll lie about how his son died and claim he died in Iraq, what else will he do?
I say this as a father of a man who won the Broad Star, the Conspicuous Service Medal, and lost his life in Iraq.
If he'll lie about his college records, what else will he do?
I went to law school on a full academic scholarship, the only one in my class to have a full academic scholarship. Went back to law school and in fact ended up in the top half of my class. I was the outstanding student in the political science department at the end of my year. I graduated with 3 degrees from undergraduate school and 165 credits, only needed 123 credits.
Biden now concedes he did not graduate in the top half of his law school class, that he does not have 3 degrees from college, and that he was not named outstanding political science student in college.
Newsweek says Biden actually went to school on a half scholarship, ended up near the bottom of his class, and won only 1 degree, not 3.
Joe Biden ranked 76th in a class of 85 at the University of Syracuse Law School. I mean, this guy comes off this whole thing as a flyweight.
Now Biden says Newsweek is right. His memory had failed him.
And I'd be delighted to sit down and compare my IQ to yours if you'd like, Frank.
If he'll steal a speech from a British politician and take it as his own on a national campaign, what else will he do?
Why is it that my wife is sitting out there in the audience, is the first in her family to ever go to college?
Why is Gladys the first woman in her family in 1,000 generations to be able to get to university?
My ancestors who worked in the coal mines in northeast Pennsylvania don't come up after 12 hours and play football.
8 hours underground and then come up and play football.
It's because they didn't have a platform upon which to stand.
There was no platform upon which they could stand.
The notion that every thought or notion or idea you'd have to go back and find and attribute to someone, I think is, quite frankly, ludicrous.
The problem here is that Senator Biden told his audience he'd just been thinking about these things, and he failed to give any credit at all to his famous British speechwriter.
I should have said, to paraphrase Neil Kinnock, it's the only time I didn't, in all the times I've ever used it.
He lies about everything, everything. He said that he took the amnesty program for student loans to Congress and we only had 2 votes. No, you didn't even try to do that. Don't lie about it. It's a little bit more egregious now, or maybe not, because he's senile, but he uses that cover, or his supporters use that cover to say, well, he's not lying, he's just confused. Well, what was he for his most? He's a racist. He was the one that started to talk about, the jungle in the 70s. He was the one who said that Barack Obama was the first clean, articulate black.
I mean, you got the first sort of mainstream African American who was articulate and bright and clean and a nice looking guy. I mean, that's a storybook, man. Yeah.
He was the one who said, put you all in change to a gifted group of black professionals.
They're going to put you all back in change.
He was the one that said junkie.
Are you a junkie? What do you say to President Trump?
He was the one who said, you ain't black.
But I tell you, if you have a problem figuring out whether you're for me or Trump, then you ain't black.
He's also a sexist and a sexual assaulter. Aside from Tara Reid's pretty graphic descriptions, he can't keep his hands off young girls. He's had to have a video. Remember in the 2020 campaign after Elizabeth Warren, Kamala Harris said they believed. Remember, they believed Tara Reid. And he had a problem. And so he had that little video. I'm from a different generation. No, you're not. You just blow on girls' hair. You hug too hard. You get too close because that's what you do, and you get away with it because you're Joe Biden. This is a guy who swam naked in front of female Secret Service people. He gets a pass on everything. And then, so if it's racism or sexism or lying about people and destroying people's lives, he gets a pass. And then we get into the corruption. You take his houses, his lifestyle, and you take that tiny little period between his...
In Michigan,
We're back. Sorry, I didn't mean to break your fucking eardrums, audio listeners.
Pretty, hell of a drum solo.
I went a little too fucking crazy.
Been listening to Animal from the Muppets.
I just miss playing drums so much that I just hit the buttons too much. That's what I do. It's my bad. I'm sorry. I apologize.
Forgot the hi-hat, though.
You know, one thing I don't think that I did, I got to check up our RSS. I think everything's up to date, but I think I'm missing something. I don't know. I got to go back and look. Otherwise, what I'd like to do is every single time that we do a Wheelchair Wednesday, I like to put it like at least a few days afterwards onto the Spotify's and the stuff. That way, if you really want to watch us, you got to get on here. You know what I mean? Like on YouTube.
Right, instead
or
of doing
Facebook.
it
Right.
same night, like, fuck, I missed it last. Oh, man, now I got to wait.
Yeah. Well, that's the thing. I mean, it's, dude, you know what? That's the thing. Let me stop this Tony Hutch music. We don't have, like, I don't have people back here that are, like, putting shit together for me. Right. I can't be like, hey, Antonio, pull up clip 2C. That's the one with clip 2C. Let's play that one.
An engineer. That's why
I don't have those.
That's why I brought him.
Oh, this guy. Well, what the hell are you doing? Smoking fucking weed. Okay, so, but that's my point, though. I run this shit all by myself so far. I think it runs pretty well. But eventually...
I run this half of the show over here.
Eventually, I would like to have a little helper that kind of fucking can say, hey, here you go. Here's all the fucking shit. Just add that to it.
Right, an engineer.
And I'll still, I mean, I can still push the buttons, but fuck, dude, getting everything, putting it down, you know, going to downloader, downloading it, putting it in the file.
Following the show.
Oh, fuck, man. It's a lot of work.
We're talking about the lady that shot in the leg and her dogs tried to eat the cops. He's already got the video queued up and pop. Yeah, that guy would be awesome. How much does he cost?
Probably about a 6-pack an hour.
Six pack Miller Lite Tall Boys.
6-pack Miller Lite Tall Boys. I don't know who fucking knows. Who knows? By the end of the show, he's just all fucked up playing the same shit over again. Like, what are you doing, bro? That's what you get what you pay for, right?
It's the third time we saw the Mr. Rogers
Son
video.
Of a bitch, right? So we just left it with the cop shoots person, not dog, right? Didn't shoot the dog, shot the girl in the leg. Let's go to this fun video. Which kind of goes to where we're going, I guess. I don't know.
All right. You people that love the United States and you patriots, I have the shocker of all shockers. In the great state of Illinois, I'm going to read to you what woke me up with more thrust than a cup of coffee today. Bad news for all Americans, starting with Illinois. This is where your country is going. All right. On Friday, July the 28th of this year, Governor Pritzker
grab some ice for me.
Signed into law a bill to allow non-U.S. citizens to become police officers in Illinois.
In Illinois,
I'm going to read it to you.
Become police officers.
Illinois House Bill 3751 provides
if you ain't got a green card,
that an individual who is not a citizen but is legally authorized to work in the United States under federal law is authorized to apply for the position of police officer, subject to all requirements and limitations other than citizenship, to which other applicants are subject. Our country is being destroyed by bad policy and also by you letting it happen.
Yep.
All right? You night riders, you voters, you patriots, you Democrats who said it was never going to happen, you had better get your ass to moving very quickly. Because what happens in Illinois starts to spread to the other Democratic cities and then the rest of the nation.
I never watched.
Can you imagine a person that is not a citizen pulling your ass over, throwing your ass on the hood of a car, and dragging your ass to a jail, charging you with charges that's going to put some of you in the penitentiary?
Hell fucking nope.
And the person is not even a legal citizen of the United States of America.
Kiss my ass.
Doing it off of a work permit. This is insane.
Allegedly.
I see why I told you some time ago, and some of you doubted it, that as a pilot with the United States Air Force Auxiliary in the Illinois wing, we got a memo, came from the headquarters of national headquarters in Maxwell Air Force Base to take the United States flag off of the uniform. Now, damn it, do you believe it? Get your asses rolling because your country is being sucked down. You don't have long. You better stop all your barbecuing and your damn baseball games and football games and get busy.
Get busy, he said.
Yep. People are starting to come around a little bit.
They call it the Great Awakening. But I don't think it's being that great yet. We got to get this motherfucker moving.
It's not that great yet. And it's funny about states like Illinois passing laws like this. Majority rule doesn't work in mental institutions.
Right.
You ever heard that before?
Nope.
Majority rules don't work in mental institutions.
Majority rules don't work in mental institutions.
Nope.
So what? We're just a big mental institution?
No, it just means that all the nuts in the fucking building don't get to make the rules. And unfortunately, in states like Illinois, all the nuts in the building get to make the rules.
Well, we do live in Michigan with a nut on the top, too.
Oh, we're no better, but...
Hey, does anybody got a fucking squirrel that's like super big and super stealthy that can go grab that crazy fucking nut and just like stuff it under the ground for winter?
Yeah, store it, pack it away.
Allegedly.
No, I think there's enough sane people in the state of Michigan that if they ever tried to pass some horse shit like that, there'd be riots.
Oh, yeah.
There'd be fucking riots. Like, fuck you. I'll be goddamn.
One thing I'm going to tell you right now is Michigan don't want to see a farmer fucking protest. Could you imagine, over there, that was one thing, but in Michigan, bro, dude, we're shutting down every fucking thing.
That's why I had so much respect for the Canadians and the European farmers.
Right.
Man, when you tip their scales and they're fucking pissed, it's a full-on assault of fucking shit and fertilizer and giant tractors blocking the road. They're like, you're going to hear us now. And here we are, Americans, the biggest testicles in the world, and we don't use them.
Right.
We're a nation of pussies. To get that many farmers together to go into a main town and just shut it the fuck down is not happening here. It happened in Canada, and that should make you feel even more pathetic because Canadians are pussies.
Right. Well,
most of them.
So we thought. But that's the thing. Another thing, though, about that whole fucking, takeover and just shut everything down is this. Yeah, you might be proving a point, but at the same time, you are fucking shutting shit down to where nobody can get food, nobody can get nothing. But at the same time, maybe that opens their fucking eyes. Why are they doing this? Why don't we do this? Well, this is because why?
Dropping 1,000 yards of fertilizer in the front steps of Parliament.
Let's say you do that. Let's say you do that just like Canada did, right? But now you're trying to get your word out there through social media or whatever.
Oh, and
it's
they're
getting blocked and they're banned it. But guess what fucking gets amplified is the fake news that they're like, they're banning, they're blocking this down because they're trying to keep food out of your mouth or whatever. You know what I mean?
These farmers attacking our
freedom.
They're
attacking everybody's freedom, democracy.
They're murdering them in the streets with the John Deere tractors.
Right.
Yeah,
exactly. So it's like, how far do you got to go before you can fucking see how the people cut the bullshit?
That's the narrative they're going to spin it first, and real fucking people come to terms with that. But AI and the control over social media now, absolutely, they have the upper hand.
Right. Yep. Speaking of AI, we were talking about that earlier. Fucking, I actually have something in here. Let's see where it's at here. Maybe we should put that next.
So to explain the premise on something like this, the AI that they have is so believable. I fell for it last week. There was a video of Joe Biden, a darker skinned little girl, I'd say between 11 and 14 years old.
Right.
And old creepy Joe sneaks up on her and has his hand around her, and he's like posing for a picture with her, and he's like, I want to tell you a secret.
Oh, hell no.
And the fake was, I think you're sexy. I immediately got fucking goosebumps and wanted
what?
I would have beat that old motherfucker out the front door. So I had it posted on Facebook, and a buddy of mine hit me up and says, hey, that's fake. And I said, where's your proof? Give me a link. And he gave me a link, and I said, I am absolutely wrong. But I said, tell me that didn't look right. And that's one of the things that's leading onto this AI shit with the voices and the faces and the mask and everything else, how easy it is to believe. They got me hook, line, and sinker. because I know he's a perverted prick and he'd do something like that. And I was like, fuck yeah, he got caught on camera. Or
allegedly.
Or he did get caught on camera and they're just pulling the AI bullshit or the voice dub over to cover his ass. I don't frickin' know. It's just tough right now. It's making it more confusing.
It's getting it to where you don't know what to believe and what not to believe. You don't know what to believe. So now, like the old fucking saying goes, believe none of what you hear and half of what you see. Now it's going to be like, believe none of what you hear and like maybe 10% of what you see. You know what I mean? You got something to say about that?
I'm sorry. I heard the best freaking quote. I should have wrote it down. It was like Socrates, and his assistant comes running up to him, and one of his friends had said something really bad about him, and he wanted to tell him, and he says, "Is it going to benefit?"
This is Socrates back in the day.
Yeah, maybe I'm quoting it wrong. Maybe it's not Socrates, one of the other smart guys 1,000 years ago.
Right.
But he basically said, "Is it something that's going to benefit me?" And he says, "No." Is it something that's going to harm me? And he thought about it, and he says, "No." And he asked I think there's 6 or 7 questions that he asked. And it was just whether or not it was going to be pertinent, beneficial to him. And if it's not going to be beneficial, but it's not going to hurt anybody else, fuck it. Just let it die.
You know what's funny about that whole thing is there's a game that I play. It's called Assassin's Creed. Jameson will know this because this motherfucker's my age and we've probably played games, since we were younger. Assassin's Creed is super fucking up to historical shit, right? So there's literally a game where you're back in the day and you're talking to Socrates, you're his buddy, you know what I mean? Right. So you got Socrates, you got Leonardo da Vinci, you got all these big people. Yeah. You get to see the fucking places, and the places that they build in these video games look like the fucking places. Yeah, it's fucking sick, dude. And it's you get to have a conversation with these people. And it's just nuts, man, of how crazy it is because he said a lot of shit, too. You remember that? The same shit?
Oh, yeah.
He's trying to remember about what the shit it was. Do you remember any of the missions?
What do you mean? Which one?
For this, Socrates type shit or whatever, or the old shit.
Odyssey, right?
Yeah.
Assassin's Creed Odyssey. Yeah, Socrates and what's the other famous dude?
It was Leonardo da Vinci or something.
Something like that, but I can't remember what his name is. But there's another philosopher in the game.
Yeah.
There's many philosophers in the game, really.
This game is filled with shit. Trust me, that's historically accurate. You can go back and it'll actually give you shit where you can pull up and it'll tell you exactly what happened, where it was. Yeah. Dude, it's fucking amazing. Yeah, I highly recommend people to play this game, especially younger kids. I'm dude, play this shit. It'll teach you what happened. It'll tell you the fucking history.
Right. Or read Socrates.
Right. Or read that shit.
If he was my child, I would have beat him to death. Socrates. He questioned everything.
He did. Every time you asked him a question, he was like, well, what if it's not? What if it's this?
Yeah, he wanted to break it down. And actually, he wasn't breaking it down for himself. He was making you think about what the fuck he said.
Right.
That's an awesome thing. The power to question yourself. Some people have it, some people don't.
Right. See, that's kind of where I am right now is let me fill you guys in on this whole fucking garage situation. So, this thing we've already known. I got half a fucking garage. This shit should have been done. The fucking shit. The contract was signed on December 9th of last year. This dude was going to come in fucking, February and put down heating blankets and start early. Never happened. This motherfucker didn't start until April type shit. Once he started in April, he fucking started doing a pole barn or whatever they call it, pole C type building. Never put a fucking foundation down below. Started putting siding up like it was already done. And we've seen big old bows in between the walls. I've showed you guys, whoever's following, you guys know what's going on.
Big gap in the side.
Big gap on the side. And dude, everybody was like, dude, the first rain, that's going to wash all this shit out. And sure enough, first rain coming, all that shit got washed out.
It ain't right.
So I told him, I was like, look, dude, you either fix it or you fucking stop. He was like, oh, it's fine. Just let me finish. I'm like, nope. And I called he was going to finish. I called the town township building inspector.
One of the guys that told you you need to get a hold of the township.
Well, the township, his name is Brian, cool guy. I mean, I ain't going to put his last name out there, but he came through and he was like...
no permits? And
yeah, didn't file a permit, didn't give no fucking plans or nothing, bro. I'm like, are you kidding me? Like, he was like, oh, and then Julie was like, which is my home mod coordinator.
It's an addition.
She was like, oh, well, he said that you told him don't get the permit. You don't need to get the permit.
That doesn't matter.
Who the fuck would say that?
Shit in the middle of I-94.
Right, there's $200,000 for fucking home modifications. You think I'm not going to tell you to get building permits?
Right, why would you?
I want this shit done professionally.
What do you know about building and building permits? Nothing.
Right.
Why the fuck would I tell you that?
Well, like she said, it doesn't even matter if you told him or not. He should have done that. He should have known better to do that.
Regardless of what you said.
That's where he fucked up at. Then he started going through all this shit. Okay, I'm going to get my blood pressure up on this.
It's already there.
Let me calm down.
Take a deep breath.
I told him, you're not touching my fucking house no more. We're done. We're not going to have you do anything. You're not coming back. We want the money back that you didn't spend, right? We had somebody go look at it. We estimated probably 25, maybe 30,000, but that's like stretching it. Done already. He's done.
Rough concrete.
Right. So like, we're talking about it, and I told him I don't want him to come back and touch my shit, and he was like, obviously was like, what do you mean, blah, blah, blah. But he was like, okay, I'll respect your shit, whatever. So then I gave him some time, and then like he hit me up this right before the week or whatever. I think it was a couple of days ago, like Monday. And he was like, okay, Tech's going to be there Thursday or Friday for the fucking generator, because the generator, he's hooked up to the propane. It runs, and it'll turn on, but then it'll fucking like low bog down, and then it'll stop. So I'm like, well, what the fuck? On the generator, literally, there's writing that says good with like...
Oh.
And I'm like, what did you do? Sell me a used generator? But no, I called the fucking warranty department, and the warranty was, when it was purchased, it was new. And it was just when he installed it. So he's like, no, it's under warranty. Like, it should work. I got people coming in. So I don't know. Maybe he's like, hey, help me with that. You know what I mean? Help me get my power hook back up.
You could come back on him for that too. Or the company, you could deal with them
one-on-one. Well, the thing is here's the thing.
And say, hey.
If I said, I don't want you to touch my shit no more, and he can't give me back the money, guess what? Now everything gets tied up. I don't get shit done for 2, 3, 4 years.
Well, it's going to be a tough decision.
Well, I already made the decision. I made the decision to this. I've talked about it with my people that's involved, the people from the insurance company, my case manager, everybody. I brought everybody in.
The people you need to talk to.
And I told them, I was like, listen, like, let's talk about the fucking brass tacks here. If I tell him, give me back the money, and he don't got the money, then what? And she was like, nothing gets done until he gives back the money. And
now see, that's fucked up. It's the insurance company. They
signed a contract with him.
It doesn't matter if he's fucking voided his fucking contract.
Well, here's the thing. I could have him finish the thing. He could finish it still.
But what if he finishes it fucked up?
Then I could probably take him back after the fact, but I'd still have a halfway finished garage. But I think he's going to come to me with some paperwork that says, oh, if I finish, you can't fuck with me, which I'm not signing.
No.
Because if he comes to me with that, I'm definitely taking you to court.
Because you don't know anything about it.
No. But good thing I do know people that know shit about it, and they've already told me what's going on.
But you personally don't sign. I'm not fucking signing that.
No, absolutely not. Well, we have a meeting coming up Friday. I actually have my case manager, who's fucking smart as a whip.
Fucking lawyer.
She's coming here. We have a lawyer, but I don't know if I have to call her.
Ain't cheap.
I'm about to call her tomorrow and see, like, hey, if I get you on this to help me out, will you charge me just to come check this out?
Or
you know what I mean?
Pro bono, or...
I mean, dude, if we win, we're winning a lot of money. Like, it's fucking shutting.
I think you got to get a lawyer involved. And you know what? Everybody calls lawyers scum, and they are to the extent that they're not really looking out for anybody but them. Because if you're not benefiting, they're not benefiting.
Right, exactly. I've already had a lawyer that got me a little bit of money, but I had to hire him in order to get it. You know what I mean?
It's not like he just knocked on your door one day and said, "Hey, I'm going to make you a lot of money."
No, you got to
give me a little bit. No,
I'll give you an idea of how much lawyers cost. Okay,
I
had $50,000 that was owed to me from my insurance company because of my accident. Because the person that got me in the accident didn't have fucking insurance. Guess how much I got out of $50,000?
Huh?
Guess.
30.
34.
34. That's about
not too
right.
bad.
That's about right.
That's actually what helped build the wheelhouse.
Between 10 and 20% is pretty much their take. Like I say, if it doesn't benefit them, they sure as fuck ain't doing it for you.
No. So where I'm at right now is
that's why so many dudes take on lawsuits.
This motherfucker begged
they're
me
like,
to come back and finish the project, though. Like, he told me, he was like, listen, if we got to stop and I got to give you back all this money, he was like, I got way more time and hours into it. And I'm like, I'm sitting here thinking, the fuck you fucking do, dude? You've been sitting here doing nothing. You leave when people do work. You ain't got no fucking hours into this. Let me count how many hours you were actually here. I guarantee you it's not even 5. The whole time.
I do not fucking play games when it's like that with dudes and anybody that does any type of work for me. I know what time you come in. I know what time you come out. I know how many guys you got there. I might not know the specifics as far as materials.
He's going to talk about, I traveled 2 hours to come to you from this point. This day I traveled 4 hours. I'm like, that doesn't matter.
That's not my fucking problem.
When you're on my property, to the time you leave is the time you were here.
When you're
that's
here,
what I'm counting.
Your clock starts. You don't get travel pay, bud.
And that's what it is. It's Friday, we have a meeting, and he ain't scaring fucking me, bro. He brings some shit, I'm like, I ain't signing shit, bro.
If travel pay is fucking up your paycheck, then you're not a very smart business.
I don't think he wants to go to court with me. I think he understands that he knows that I have a fucking hell of a case, and I will fuck him, legally.
And even after the fact, let the fucker finish the shit. And if there's actual problems, hire a lawyer, get it back, but document every fucking step.
Oh, absolutely. I told him I'm videotaping everything. I videotaped our phone call. I actually have it. I'll play it if I have to, but I don't want to play it now. But,
I literally tell everybody, friends going through divorce, anything, get a fucking legal pad. It's as easy as called at 9 a.m., bitched about the kids. Kids are supposed to be, put the dates and the times. So
because your phone records will cover it.
Because a judge can just go bam, bam, bam. Like, wow, this is really fucking detailed. When I went back to get my license, all my shit was detailed. I had the original tickets from when I was fucking 19 years old and when I was 23.
Hell yeah.
And I had the original tickets. My lawyer was like, holy shit. He's like, those are fucking old tickets, dude. And they're there. I had everything, and it just made his job so much easier. And it's the same thing. It's so much easier to prove. Well, what day did she say that? Well, it was August or September. Well, it could have been August. All right, you already sound like a fucking idiot when you can pull up your pad, say, sir, it was 9:22 at 9:17 a.m.
Oh, geez, yeah.
And just boss that shit. And if you need to check my phone records to fucking pull that up, oh, here's the text from that day. Here's the phone call from that day. It just makes you a baller when you have the shit written down and documented. And you need to do that. You should have I should have bitched at you to do it from day one.
Well, from day one, you're right. I should have, but right now,
well, here's
the thing. All of our text messages are all fucking there.
But you need to document like the meeting with everybody.
Right. I got a camera coming. I've got a camera. I mean, dude, I told him, I was like, listen, when you're here working on my fucking shit, don't be surprised if I got a video camera running 24/7 on my wheelchair rig page, bro.
Oh my God, I'm not gonna name.
Could you imagine?
I'm not gonna name the company because I don't want to fuck them.
Jameson, you want to try this?
I'm not even gonna say what they were doing.
This is homemade by a friend of mine. I'm not gonna say his name.
I'm not even gonna say what they were doing at my house because I don't want to fuck this company. It just
take a peach out of them.
It truly made me laugh my ass off. Got up a little bit late for work this morning. Slept really super hard and just didn't want to stop sleeping. Got up at 7:45. Getting ready to run out the door, 8:15. Needed to take a shower, see a truck pull in my driveway, and I was like, fuck, I've been waiting for these guys for 2 months to do a service to my property.
Right.
And I'm not paying for the service, but I went out, moved my vehicles, told them I'll be out of here in 15 minutes. I'll be out of their hair, and they're like, cool, and they pulled this truck in.
Oh, that was before you left here?
Yeah, that was before I left this morning.
Nice. Oh, okay.
And literally looked at my friend. I've got the cameras. And I looked at my cameras at 9:30. And they're sitting in there talking about ex-girlfriends and blah, blah, blah. And that's all they fucking did. I don't even know what time.
Wait a minute. Hold on. So they came there for what? What did they come there for?
I'm not saying. Because I thought it was funny as shit.
But what happened? They just sat around and bullshitted?
Oh, yeah, they kind of chilled out, bullshitted, got good and relaxed. They did work. They did fine work. It wasn't at my cost. But I was just laughing at the fact that my camera was like
This is at your shop?
At my house.
Okay.
20 feet from them, I could hear every word they said.
Oh, hell no.
I'm just sitting here watching these guys fucking jerk off on the job. It was fucking awesome.
That's fucking
The
great.
boss makes $1, I make a dime. I talk about
That's why I poop on company time.
I talk about ex-bitches on company time.
Right.
Sitting in the truck, not giving a fuck.
Uh-oh, who the fuck pressed the damn yodeling pickle again? I don't want to touch that. That thing stinks, Dave. What the fuck did you do to that, Dave?
Oh, they're stroking the yodeling pickle.
The old pickle. Oh, damn. Look at Jameson's getting into it.
Damn.
I know.
Yeah, buddy. It's that time again. Let's go back to the screen room. And let's see what we got. We got a pretty good show going on, Rowdy. What do you think? I'm having fun.
I'm having a blast. Those guys made my fucking day. I was like, yeah, I'd probably do the same thing.
All right. Okay, now, this one's kind of a controversial thing. I don't know if you heard about the South African dude that's fucking chanting, like, kill the bull, which bull in their language means, like, white people.
Okay.
He's talking about killing white farmers
I
and
know
shit.
about the genocide of farmers.
Oh, they're doing it. They're actually, it's being carried out, I guess.
And Christian churches.
Yep.
Yep. You know, and I get that because they almost feel like we invaded their continent, but they still have the power to eradicate the invasion.
Right.
And that sounds racist as fuck. It's not meant to sound like that. It is what it is.
Wait till you see what's going on, man.
But
like,
the same thing up here, say that we had such little law that we allowed shit cocksuckers like the KKK to just go and do what they thought was right, which was eradicate.
No, yeah, that was wrong too. Somebody should have stepped up and been like, "Fuck you, motherfuckers."
Literally, it's on the other foot,
right?
And it's fucking nobody's crying racism or anything else. And matter of fact, not a lot of fucking people are doing anything. Where's the NWO on this subject?
Bro, you know what's funny is I think in this footage I'm about to show you, if you look in the crowd, there are white people in the crowd screaming, "Kill white people."
No, I want to see the UN get involved in this.
Oh, no.
This is a racist crisis. And what do you mean there's white people yelling in
Watch,
that too?
dude. I'm going to show you. Here we go. Screen room.
Ah, interesting.
Check this out. Keep your eyes peeled. There might not be. Maybe it's just some light-skinned black people. I don't know.
Literally, it doesn't matter. It's the fact that it's fucked up regardless. It
is fucked up. I seen this shit and I was like, I wasn't even gonna bring it up. But like, this dude's like talking about. We won't understand what he's saying.
Alliance, shoot to kill. Kill the poor, the farmer.
Kill the boar.
Kill the poor, the farmer.
The farmer.
Guess these fuckers don't want it. UNICEF.
Yeah, so that's the first thing you'll see, and then this dude's talking about it here.
Kill the boar, kill the farmer. These were the words of South African Julius Malema as he addressed thousands at a political rally. Although this anti-white chant is decades old, Malema received international condemnation, including from none other than Elon Musk, himself a South African. But who is this man? Julius Malema and his party, the Economic Freedom Fighters, known for wearing their red berets, are a communist and militantly black nationalist party. Like many good communists, Malema enjoys wearing Breitling and Rolex watches, wearing Louis Vuitton, drinking champagne, and living in luxury mansions. Malema has openly called for the forced seizure of white farms and property, and has made thinly veiled threats of violence, saying, "We are not calling for the slaughter of white people, at least not for now." Despite this incitement and corruption, Malema and the EFF have support. They are the third largest party in South Africa. Malema has sympathisers in the West as well. In 2016, he received a hero's welcome at Oxford University, and many gave him a standing ovation once he finished his speech and talk.
See? So?
What a fucked up fucking planet we live on, bro. Absolutely.
I don't make the rules, folks. I just bring the shit to you. I just bring the shit to you. That's all I'm doing.
How long and how hard did black people fight for their rights in the United States of America, all the way back to Abraham Lincoln?
Civil fucking rights, bro, has been completely demolished.
Well, they had their
what the fuck?
They had their emancipation rights with Lincoln, and their civil rights they won back themselves. Lincoln paved it, and the black people finished the road. They truly fought for all of their rights. And
I truly believe in the 90s was our best time as a species because nobody
70s, 80s, and 90s.
Yeah.
If you're doing acid jamming to
dude,
the
it
Grateful
didn't matter
Dead
what color you were. You
in
were
a
fucking
park,
having a good time.
Nobody give a fuck.
Jameson, you look like you were
Nobody give
alive
a
during that
fuck.
time. You ever take any acid, did you?
Was it like before birth or after?
I mean, good point. I don't know.
Dude, I've got a fucking can of corned beef hash in my fucking cupboard that's older than him.
I know, right? I mean, shit. I'm pretty sure I'm older than him. How old are you?
I'm 28.
Oh, fuck yeah. I mean, I'm almost 10 years older than he is.
Holy shit.
It's fucked up because he looks fucking 14 years older than me. Look at him.
You're right.
Shit.
The bear.
The bear.
Yeah, it's just so fucking backwards, and it's like, how the fuck is this even happening in this time? And why aren't the forces that be the superpowers of the world, the UN, and everybody else just fucking diving into this and stopping this fucking shit?
Right.
It's just fucking nuts, and it's absolutely nuts.
You're right, bro. Check this out, though. Listen, who the fuck is still watching this? The 6 viewers right now that are live, go ahead and put your names down there because I want to enter you guys to win some cool shit.
Yeah, all 6 of you.
I got some shit to give away. And you know what? I'm not even phased about the 6 things because, like, we haven't been doing this for, what, not even a year, right? We're not even at 25. Here's the thing. My buddy.
26.
Salty Cracker.
52 weeks in a year.
Salty Cracker, dude, I love him. He said he did this shit for 4 fucking years 4 years to like 20 people until fucking finally like it started taking off. So
right.
But here's the thing: the algorithms is kind of against us.
Yeah, it's always going to be, and we always have the after shows and the after
Right.
reviews.
And what we need to
else.
do is we need to actually have people share shit, give shit, you know, right into your freaking people's messenger boxes. Just ding, 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 ding.
All
follow
6
this guy.
of you.
All 6 of you guys.
We want 10 followers from all 6 of you. If I don't get all my 10 followers from all 6 of you, sounds like a movie, don't it?
It kind of a little bit. Mike Miracle's here. The Miracle Mike. That guy fucking helped me. Dude, he fucking did that garage door like it wasn't shit, dude. Now that bitch rose smooth as butter.
I want 10 Nazi scalps from each one of you.
Oh, that's from that.
And I intend to get my 60
Nazi scalps. That's from the fur. What was that? The Fury. That wasn't Fury. That was
shit.
Brad Pitt fucking loves World War II. You know
what? Quentin Tarantino is such a.
I love him too, man.
You know
he
what?
does a good job. He just makes a good movie.
But he fucked both movies. If he would have just continued with it instead of doing this 180-degree fucking, like you could hear the record skip when the movie changed.
Are you talking about like when they fucking had to stop and like defend themselves?
No, when it went from them going out and hunting Nazis to being in the movie theater. Well, or the beer hall, the pub, the underground pub. But it totally was like, you could hear the fucking record skip, the needle drag across the record. And it
You're
went,
like, wait, what the fuck?
Then they started playing it backwards. It was just a totally different story. The first half of the movie was badass.
Yeah.
They're all.
I like how
Nazis.
they ended it though.
And I was like, dude, if they just kept going with like this would be the greatest fucking movie ever.
Yeah.
No.
Yeah. Well, I mean, I think that that's another thing too. Like you got to do what Sound of Freedom did. Sound of Freedom literally didn't have any big sponsors, didn't have big Hollywood. And look, they're number one. They're top fucking $100 million, you know what I mean? Plus.
I haven't seen it yet.
Neither have I because I don't want to go to a fucking movie theater. I'm waiting for it to come out so I can watch it at my house.
Yeah, and I haven't. I don't even know if I want to support it or not because like I heard a couple of different things.
Man, I heard the leader guy was like, or no, it wasn't even. It was a guy that was the top supporter, so he put money to it. But turns out he was a fucking child, trafficker or molester or something like that. But like it's just how do you hide? Hide within the fucking hide close to the fucking people. Give them money so they'll put out this fucking movie, and hopefully they won't find you out.
See, I don't trust people now.
I don't trust fucking nobody,
I don't
bro.
fucking trust people. And if you're putting out a movie to bring about the awareness of child trafficking, fuck yeah. How much of that money is going to go directly into that cause?
Right.
No, I believe that they made a movie. They played the system against itself, which is let's be the bad guys so all the good guys will support it and go spend their money. and we're just going to put that fucking money in our pockets and buy some more kids to fuck.
Right.
The fuck? Hey, that's how distrusting I am.
So this dude,
shit.
so this dude was an investor, so he invested to get money back. So
He
he
made
could go
a
buy more kids to fuck.
lot back.
But now you got to go look at all the investors.
But see,
you know what I mean?
that's how my brain works now because I don't fucking
Your
trust
brain's fucking my brain patterns up because
Hey,
now you just made me think of that shit. I'm like, dude, what the fuck? Maybe what if you're right?
It's Socrates. You tell me something and I'll ask you 50 questions as to why you believe that.
Yeah.
And I do this to myself, and that's the worst thing. That's why I said earlier, questioning yourself is the hardest fucking thing. It really is. Because I saw that video and I fucking believe that video was real. And a buddy of mine had to call me out, and I had enough respect for him to accept the rebuttal that he had sent me that proves that it's a deep fake.
Right.
And then when I was aware of it, not only took down the video, but started researching it. There's like 6 versions of that video. And he says a different thing every time. I'm like, all right. So either he did do it and they released all the fakes to call them all fakes.
Right.
I want to see the fucking video with the real audio. That's how you would disprove, okay, this one's been verified. This is his voice. There's been no dub overs. This is what he actually said. And I'd be like, oh, okay. Yeah, I dig that. I would believe that. You can't even find that fucking video.
You know
it's
what?
just all the overdub
You're right,
shit.
because everybody wants to do something for news. They want news. They want crazy
Well, I don't think Joe Biden wants that kind of news. Like, don't tell your mom.
I don't think Joe Biden's the same Joe Biden that
but
he
you're
was
sexy.
back in the fucking...
It fucking absolutely is not. The earlobes, everything's different.
Everything's fucked up. Right.
And I get you grow old and you change, but your bone structure doesn't change. Your facial structure, you could get more fat or less fat, but you're still going to look like you.
Yep.
And that dude, your earlobes don't fucking suddenly change from being hanging earlobes to fucking taut earlobes.
All right, hold on. We're talking too much about earlobes and all this crazy shit.
Well, it kind of morphs itself back into the AI conversation.
You know what?
And how fooled we are.
I can't believe that as much shit as we talk about during one little sitting that my brain hasn't completely fucking sorted the fuck out.
Fucking imploded.
Like, seriously.
Yeah. Well, no.
We are bringing the most fucking brain-busting, crazy shit to people on the daily basis that they're all like, these guys are fucking crazy.
Well, I can't even convince myself that any of this shit's real anymore.
You know what? Don't believe us. We're crazy fucking dudes. You can go fucking figure it out and find it yourself.
It's literally like living in the Twilight Zone.
Right.
If you have any conscious thought, it's like living in the Twilight Zone. And you just have to, but it's going to get worse. That's
Right.
the best part. Because now we've got this AI shit. And fuck, how are you going to believe anything that's on TV?
All right, you know what? We're just going to get to the AI because you keep bringing that shit up. Let's just fucking get to it and do it.
Did I tell you guys about AI?
Hold on. What'd you say, Jane?
Well, the only thing about the AI too is have you guys been noticing, like, you know, the little ads that they're like, you know, like send this to like 1,000 people or something, and well, they have this new thing with AI where like they like take pictures, like they take a picture of your face and basically they're like, I did this on Bitcoin. And
right.
Like,
Wow.
Make it look like you did it.
You did it.
Right.
It happened to a couple people.
What? I'm sorry, I got to
shit.
say this before you play that video. AI, artificial intelligence, isn't just the videos. AI
it's voices,
is what
it's
takes
everything.
you off of Facebook.
Yeah.
AI is what analyzes your facial structure and puts you at 30 different points in the United States when you travel. A human isn't doing that. A human isn't.
There ain't somebody sitting around a computer waiting for somebody. Oh, that's it.
No, they're not going do this, enter.
Right.
It does it itself. It's artificial intelligence.
That's why a lot of artists are pissed off too, because like you could basically like put whatever you want into a computer and just make it. Like that picture there, you could just put that in.
Yeah. The Hollywood strike and shit. Yeah.
Picture the 9th hole in the aftermath, and like you have to put.
He's talking about this picture back here.
Yeah, you have to put keywords into it, and it'll make this look like an
aftermath of a bomb blowing up or
aftermath
something.
or whatever. Yeah, it's
It takes like artists like
creativity, ability, natural talent,
and everything, and it just throws it out the window.
Yeah.
Right.
Yep.
Fuck yeah.
Hell no.
Hell no. I know. I don't know what else to say. I ran out of words.
What are we gonna fucking do about it? Honestly, this train is on full steam forward.
We're going, baby.
And bro,
We're going, baby.
It is so looking like
I need to get a boop boop.
It's so looking like
train
a
shit.
Arnold Schwarzenegger movie at the very end.
Yeah.
I mean, it really, really is. This is the beginning steps, and it's funny because they showed us
Last
every step
action
of the
hero.
way on how it happens, and we're like, hey, we're just waiting for the Terminators, bro.
Well, you know what? Let's drag us off a little bit of crazy shit to Hello My Baby. Check this out.
Hell yeah.
Well, here's something I didn't know until today. You know the song this frog sings in the old Looney Tunes cartoon?
Hello, my baby. Hello, my honey. Hello, my ragtime gal.
Well, that song is a novelty song making fun of the word hello, which was new when the song came out. See, the word hello as a greeting only goes back to the invention of the telephone. You may have heard the trivia that when Alexander Graham Bell was developing the phone, he wanted people to shout the word ahoy into the phone when they answered.
Ahoy!
And it was Thomas Edison who convinced people to start saying hello, which prior to that, that word was used to express surprise. It wasn't something you would say as a greeting to someone on the street. You would say good morning or something like that. So that song from 1899 was a novelty song making fun of this crazy new slang that everybody was doing on this wacky new invention.
Shit you learned on the Rick and Rowdy.
In fact, lots of our greetings and gestures are way more recent than you think.
You didn't think he was
the
gonna learn
high
that
five,
shit, did you?
that was invented
The high five
in
was
my
invented
lifetime,
in the 70s.
in the mid-70s. The
Did you know
term
that?
high five wasn't added to the dictionary
When he got
until
high and slapped
1980.
5 fingers.
It wasn't added to the dictionary until fucking 80s. Yep. The shit you learn on the Rick and Rowdy show. Oh, we're going to go right back into this deepfake video. Here you go. Check this out.
You think fake news is scary? Wait till we don't trust a single video in the world. We are about to go into an era of deep fake videos. If you don't know what deep fake videos are, I highly recommend you jot this down and go back home and do some homework. It is going to change our world. Deep fake videos are videos that are manipulated, but they look 100% real. That's the most simple definition I can give you. There will be more videos on me on the internet in 10 years saying things I never said than there are of things that I've actually said, and I've put out a lot of video on the internet.
Now, Gary Vee is a big fucking internet sensation. Like, he's been in videos everywhere. I used to watch his shit. I stopped following him because he puts out a fucking new video every 4 hours. I'm just like, dude, I don't want you fucking dinging up my phone every fucking day. Like, you're driving me fucking nuts. But he does have good shit he's saying. You know what I mean? Like, he does have points. He's very smart. He's a businessman. And he's like, tells you how to get into the shit. He helps people do shit. But he's right, though. Like, in 10 years, you're going to look back and fucking see, like, the biggest influencers selling products or whatever.
Well, with your likeness.
With your likeness. Hopefully they're not doing, like, crimes with you in it and be like, oh, that was you. Be like, what the fuck?
Well, no, hopefully you got a lawyer so you can at least get paid for the use of your face.
You know what? I got to call that.
I own the rights to my face and its likeness and my voice likeness and et cetera, et cetera. I'm sure there's a document that exists. But what's funny is there was a predecessor to all this shit. And this goes back to the Mr. Rogers meme. When he flips off the camera. He never flipped off the camera.
Oh, they did it fucking...
No, they fucking totally faked that shit.
I never even seen that, to be honest with you.
In like the stories they were passing about Mr. Rogers and... oh, shit. Who was the one from Detroit? Mr. Green Jeans and... why does his name escape me? He was
Hey, hold on.
awesome.
Think about it real quick because I'm going to go to 6 real quick, but I got to add in our audio. So hold on. You guys aren't going to hear something for real quick, but I got to add this in because I need it. Ready?
Still can't remember his fucking name.
So
anyways,
this is us, but I gotta
there were the big fake stories about how they were both Vietnam special forces, blah, blah, blah. One was in the Marine Corps, da, 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 da. It's all bullshit. And people bought into it, and they saw how easy it was to buy into this bullshit, and they just keep selling more bullshit.
Right.
But now they've got AI on it. Now you can see Mr. Rogers. Oh, we found undocumented black and white footage of Mr. Rogers and the Special Forces in Vietnam.
Oh, yeah, of course.
Stacking bodies.
Yeah, look at this guy. We found him. He fucking was a bad guy and shit. Like, yeah, they can recreate old shit, right?
Yep.
That's fucking
You can recreate anything now.
You gotta love the Mortal Kombat celebrity one, though.
That was pretty good.
Yeah.
I like I said, I'd totally choose Gandhi.
I'm still Stephen Hawking.
Mortal Kombat. Fatality.
Finish him. Yep, it's working now. This is the back of my fucking head, my neck. Look, I always forget I got a fucking tattoo back here.
It's pretty.
How kick-ass is that, right?
It is pretty.
It's fucking badass, huh? Yeah. Oh, he's going to take a pee. But our 5 viewers, I know Mike's one. Our other 4, who are our other 4? Can you guys tell me? Let me put on some music for you. Let's put on some Tony Hatch. Turn on the desktop for me. No, this one we're good on. We've already done this. We keep the ones that don't bite us in the ass. Welcome to the Rick and Rowdy Weather Report. Today will be a little bit of sunshine, but mostly haze because the United States government is doing all kinds of crazy alleged experiments in the sky where they're going to be dropping a bunch of bullshit on top of you and the ozone so the sun don't come through. Stick in tomorrow for the fake weather report of how clean your air is when we're really lying to you and your air is going to fuck your lungs up, especially if you're in a wheelchair. Stay tuned. Kyle Bedbury! Sorry, I didn't mean to hit the Jody button, Kyle. It's not you. Obviously, your name's not Jody. I'd have known that. All right, Mike and Kyle are entered in to win at the bottom of the night to win a prize, but we have 3 more people. We have 5 viewers. How many of these viewers are going to be bots?
They're all sleeping.
Oh, they just got their phones on maybe and they're just passed out? That could be a thing. I don't know.
They're just trying to bang their old ladies with the smooth rhythm of Rowdy's voice.
What's your fucking Rowdy voice?
Old Rick back up there.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
You gotta like that. This is gonna be fucking good.
We'd charge extra for that.
You're gonna like it. Yep, only the best here at
like
Rick and Rowdy.
The guy with the vibrator was like, "You're gonna like it.
You're gonna like it.
Oh, baby.
Oh, baby.
You're gonna love this."
All right, we got a couple more to go. Here you go. This is everyone but Trump. Ready? And wait, block, and play.
Okay, so let me get this straight. Cocaine was found at Biden's house. A dead body was found at the Obama's house. A male prostitute was found at Pelosi's house. Illegal servers were found at Hillary's house. But the FBI, they raided Trump. Yeah, makes sense.
She is spot on. It's insanity.
She's definitely English, the last lady, but it makes sense. You're right.
Yeah.
That's what it is. And now on to this. This is, now listen. I don't use this word myself. You know what? If you want to use it yourself and you can use it, that's dope. This is one of my favorite comedians. Check this out. This dude's fucking hilarious.
Donald Trump is the realest nigga in the game. Him and his wife fought at the inauguration. Nigga. He turned around and said, "Bitch, get your act together. Turn back around." Did this motherfucker just check her ass? The day he won? That's nigga shit. They fight walking out Air Force One. She walking out, go on, nigga, I ain't touching your hand, go.
She's like, no, fuck out of here.
I'll be down there, DT, leave me the fuck alone. He was at a press conference in a foreign country, pushed a prime minister out the way. Move, bitch. Hillary over there, I'm looking to take care of the country and blah, 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 blah. Donald Trump turned around and said, yeah, I grab a pussy from time to time.
What heterosexual man doesn't?
I love that guy.
It's a pastime activity we like to encourage.
Every time. I mean, you know what? If you can, and it's authorized, it's got to be authorized, though. She authorizes it. Fuck it, you know what I mean?
He didn't go to jail that night. Must have authorized it.
Mm-hmm.
Donald Trump just grabbed my pussy.
We normally don't use those crazy words around here, but we'll give him one of these.
So, briefly, back to the AI shit and the control of the media.
Yeah.
I put in popular 70s TV shows, and I got like or children's TV shows, and I got like 30 fucking TV shows I had never heard of. After the third page that I searched, I finally got Bozo the Clown. And I'm like, okay, so one 70s, 80s childhood TV shows that I remember was on this list. And it made me fight to find Captain Kangaroo.
Oh, hell no.
That's who I was referring to. Captain Kangaroo, they claimed was a military veteran that fought, or no, World War II veteran, I think a Marine that fought in Iwo Jima and all kinds of crazy, wild shit.
Right.
And of course, Mr. Rogers supposedly, fought in Vietnam. I think, if I'm not mistaken, Captain Kangaroo did serve, but not during wartime.
Right.
He didn't slay Nazis.
I don't fucking know. I mean, I've heard.
Lapped it up like.
Well, that's what it is. Back in the day, like when you had the radio, that was the first source of information outside of your fucking realm. You know what I mean? So
the radio was
obviously you're gonna believe all that shit.
Radio and the newspaper. The radio just made the newspaper faster.
Well, it's just like hold on, that thing that they did that one night. I wish I could have been a fucking person living in a house that night when they did the War of the Worlds.
Oh,
you remember that?
Yeah.
Nobody told anybody this was just a story. This is just a story. They came out.
Would you even question me if I told you the government was involved in that?
Oh, no.
No,
Not now.
Because it's the perfect psyop. Let's see how people react to this. And if they didn't, they did after that.
Oh, no, for sure.
If they didn't catch it off the original happening of it, they completely caught on.
Well, everyone that was tuned into that shit, they literally panicked. Like there was a panic in America.
The fuck out, wouldn't you? If your TV said, "Fucking," there's been unexplained explosions, some the size of nuclear.
Yep.
Take cover. Like you're not grabbing the shotgun, a bunch of food, and heading wherever you think you're safe.
People are just leaving their fucking houses and shit, dipping out, going to the.
We're stupid like that.
Like, oh, sorry, it was all fake. We're just joking.
No, or we defeated the foe, and I mean they could put any story behind it that they want to, and this is where the alien part of our show comes in.
Yeah.
This has been
we made you wait till the end.
This has been well fucking known for a long time. The psyop, just monitoring people's reactions, and now that we have the internet, they're even more interested. Like I said, Facebook is the CIA's.
But see, hold on. Let me say this. At first, it wasn't. Like, the internet was wide open. Everybody had a fucking chance to share shit. They just now closed our last fucking void in order to get true
check
things.
This out. We're talking about UFOs, and we're going back to the 40s.
Sorry, I got a fucking heat.
and you're getting a little bite of it. People start questioning, are we the only ones?
Yeah.
From what we understand, I would like to think that we're not, but I would also like to think that they're as technological as impaired as we are, as far as going tens of thousands of hundreds of thousands of millions of trillions light years away to come fuck with us.
I don't believe that.
No,
I think you know what? I believe that they were in this fucking bitch the whole time. They talk about underground fucking shit that they're living in underground. Who fucking knows?
If we're gonna go that far down into the rabbit hole, I'd like to think that we just
just lived among us.
We just happened to find a planet that could sustain us. And somebody said, "Hey, all this technology is not going to be good for the future. Let's just go back to being caveman." And that's where we started out. And here we are.
Well, what's funny is like they're proving the NASA videos to be fake.
We're smart enough to kill ourselves.
You know what I mean, though? They've actually proven the NASA videos. That like, oh, you guys got fucking harnesses and you got all this dumb shit.
We talked about the radiation field that John Glenn admitted on national TV that you can't survive. No biological being can survive going through this radiation field.
Right.
The spaceship can't protect you from it. And I mean, I get it. It's like it's this big thing of fucking shitty jokes. And that one started in the 40s about the whole alien shit. And now they're going to use it to their advantage. They're the few people that still highly believe in that shit. They're going to use it against you.
Sorry, I had to whistle because I seen a fucking joint going around.
I'm waiting for the mocked invasion or a small.
Oh, dude, you know what? I think they've already had this. They're like, oh, we're gonna do the mocked invasion, but now they realize we don't give a fuck. They're like, oh yeah, we're gonna fake invade, and we're gonna be like, okay, go ahead.
You know what everybody's saying is, bro, we got Joe Biden running the fucking country.
We got Joe Biden. He'll be all right.
Bring the fucking aliens. They got to do better than he's doing. No, there's no way Trump's getting office. Bring the aliens.
So let's go ahead and get into this.
The PSYOP is to get everybody freaked out, beg the federal government for protection, which is the exact opposite.
Coming till the end of it. We got a couple more things to go through before we get to it.
They're going to be the ones that say, come on, UN, come on, federal government, save us all, one world,
Every week here on, every other week here on the Wheelhouse, I think I'm going to come up with a new candidate for wheelchair user of the week or the 2 weeks or whatever.
I thought you was going to say president.
No.
And Pee Wee Herman's dead.
This guy here, I don't know what the problem was. This dude was the dude in the wheelchair, which is like a motorized little cart, kind of more like a cart than a wheelchair.
Yeah.
He had a dispute with this other guy, and I guess he assaulted him. And so the dude's like, I'm calling the sheriff. And the wheelchair guy's like, call the fucking sheriff, bitch. And he's talking shit. He pulls off. But then watch. I'm going to show you what happens.
I'm going to roll up on you bitches.
Just watch what happens. Check this out. Here you go.
I'm calling the sheriff's department. I just got assaulted by this whole
Is it Terry?
This motherfucker just assaulted me.
Oh!
Ooh, took a fall.
Oh, Terry, why'd you have to go and do that?
See, now that dude assaulted that dude in the green shirt. They're just like, fuck you. I'm leaving you there.
I kind of would have been a lot.
One more time. We got to see it.
I'm calling the sheriff's department. I just got assaulted by
this whole fuck just assaulted me, he said. He's like, yeah, call the sheriff's department. Ooh, and he's down.
This, my friends, is the perfect scenario of the karmic enforcer.
Karma will come fuck you.
Bringing some justice.
Quick as fuck. You know what? And I've noticed that today. Karma has worked a lot quicker than it has a long time ago. Because a long time ago, it'd take you 2 weeks to get that karma back. Now the karma's working real quick.
Mm-hmm.
So you might want to be careful who you fuck up. You know what I mean?
Yeah, maybe it's 5G amplifying.
Dude, they're amplifying karma the fuck out.
Right.
I think these trees are bringing that shit a little bit more and more.
5G karma.
5G karma. I like it. Oh, this is Congress mic'd up. Check this out. We don't get to see Congress normally talking their normal shit. But this is right before they were getting ready to pass a bill. Let's check this out and see what it sounds like.
These guys are making it.
You know, it's like everything is just like sitting right over there on the cell phone. And
go on. Personal or business?
Let's go with personal. I'm gonna go, Matt. I don't know her.
Okay. Bye, you.
That was sort of important.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Yeah. She was important to me.
Okay, well, I will go talk to myself.
Good move.
Oh, okay,
Get
rude.
out the way.
Loogie of dust.
What?
I am confident. Yeah, that's obvious. Dead eyes?
The ship's haunted.
Ship's haunted.
Like your face. Ripper Podunk.
Oh my god, look at that.
So
I'm buying a cow.
Really
No.
They did good, though.
Sounds about right. Crinkly love stick.
Oh no. Oh.
You're fine. Danger glands.
Danger
I found a tack in my flip-flop and now I'm suing. It tracks. Old man tycoon.
Remember, speak up. Tonight I'm partying. I have 4 stork eggs and a pony. You'll love it.
Not joining you. Ox cord.
Are there any snacks?
Think there's some raisins.
Oh man.
Prince of Rare.
Enchanté.
I will off you. Cold person.
I'm freezing. Give me your blanket.
Queen of sneezing. The neck hurts? Go tell a friend. Domehead.
Right.
Everybody heard you.
Because they're supposed to. Shart in the forest. I love big arteries. Of course you do.
Down here, that wasn't good enough. I want to see more. I love Marjorie Taylor again. I love me some MTG, but
what arteries are you talking about?
I've heard some shit. All right, now all the way till then. Now we have this. Let's play this so we can get this out of the way.
It fooled me because I believed the first part of the video.
I know, you was super fucking... He was like, oh, yeah, exactly. And I'm like, wait, hold on a minute.
If you believe we have crashed craft, stated earlier, do we have the bodies of the pilots who piloted this craft?
Do you have the bodies of the pilots?
As I've stated publicly already in my News Nation interview,
Look at his eyes.
biologics
He's on
came
drugs.
with some of these recoveries.
He's on
Were they,
coke
I
right
guess,
now.
human or
He's Hunter
non-human
Biden's friend.
biologics?
Non-human, and that was the assessment of people with direct knowledge on the program I talked to that are currently still on the program.
Did this ex-special agent just out that aliens exist? In a U.S. Congress hearing into claims the government is covering up keeping UFOs,
Who knows? Who believes
witnesses
that, really?
said
You know what I
they've
mean?
seen intact alien.
What do you think? You think they just put that shit up there just so people would be like, oh, yeah, that's a real government agent. That guy knows what he's talking about.
Yeah. And we've stolen technology from the Nazis in World War II. And there's a lot of stuff that got suppressed and never come out. And to think that we didn't add to that technology in the almost, we're over 90 years now.
I'm good. Go ahead.
We'd be foolish to think that we didn't utilize a lot of that technology they had in the 40s to 2023.
Well, and I think right now,
years.
like what they're doing right now is kind of just appeasing the people to say, yeah, you were right, but I can't tell you anything else.
No, but they're keeping you on edge.
That's what they do, man.
They release a tidbit here and there just to keep your interest in it until the day they say, New York City is being invaded by aliens, and we have aircraft that look like alien aircraft. The pilots, they don't know shit.
That's almost like the girl that lets you put your hand halfway up her shirt, and then by the time you actually get there, you figure out it's a guy.
Yeah, pretty much, yeah.
Yeah.
That's a fucked up terminology.
Isn't that crazy, though? I just came up with that.
That was good.
You like that?
I'm impressed, because usually don't go that
I
dark.
don't get that far, but that was nice. We might have to make a short out of that. That'll get me kicked off
That's
Facebook.
my job. Get off my grass.
Oh, you four guys that are still with us right now are having a grand old time.
Get off my lawn.
And thank you to those who listen too. I don't want to discredit you guys. You guys always listen through. You guys, every time we put something out, we appreciate you guys all over the freaking world.
Every time you poop, you hit play.
Every fucking time they
your
get
little
a pooper.
iPad or iPod or you do? You listen to Rick and Rowdy while you poop?
Hell yeah. All right, now here we go to alien crash in the South. Now this is if an alien craft would crash in the South. This is kind of what Southern people, how they would deal with it. Okay.
Right, but it's whatever they can do to keep your interest. Is this one a joke or is this one?
This is kind of funny, but it's like
it's a serious event.
It's believable, funny but believable. Let's just we don't have to listen to the whole thing. I just thought it was funny.
Excuse me, Mr. Alien, sir. You okay? You need us to call one of them ambulances for you. Looks like your leg might have fell off back there.
She a Marine?
Oh, shit, it grew back on, Brenda.
Oh, shit, it grew back on.
You need us to pull you out that ditch right there? I can go
You
get
need me
the
pull
tractor.
you out there? I got the tractor.
I mean, if you ask me, it looks like it ain't got no gas in it. I got some gas. It don't run on gas.
Oh, it don't run on gas?
I mean, I
Okay.
can go steal you another catalytic converter real quick if you need me to. Oh, honey, you've been drinking, hadn't you? Listen, ain't no laws on the dirt road, baby. We don't call the law around here. Oh, no, we don't like the government either, honey. You all right? We ain't gonna tell anybody.
Yeah,
Your
they're real cool in the
girlfriend
South.
left you, huh?
Yeah.
Well, I mean, you want us to go slash your UFO tires or what? I mean, we'll go stick a dog turd in her mailbox if you want us to.
I mean, it goes on, but I just thought it was funny. You know what I mean? It was a funny little, funny little tidbit I ran through.
Unless you're a Southerner, and
Then you're like, son of a bitch, I don't like that, motherfucker. You know I was making fun of us.
I don't sound like that at least a bit. I sound like more like I got a mouthful of Marlboros. Don't want to open up my mouth too
Bro,
far,
your
I'll fall
Southern
off.
accent is the worst I've ever heard. Hold on, let's go fucking live with Rowdy to Southern accent.
No,
Give
come
me your
on.
best fucking
Oh,
Southern,
my
bro.
fucking
You don't
God.
put this on yourself right now, bro.
Don't you ever listen to NASCAR and talk to how some of them boys from South Tennessee talk something like this? Like, better get their mouth open. They don't want to lose the marbles if they open it too far.
That's your best one?
That's NASCAR, son.
Now, I'm going to say something right now, Jethro. You son of a bitch, you ain't been paying fucking attention the whole time I've been trying to tell you. Slap your dumb ass across the side of your head. Your mama should have raised you better, you son of a bitch.
That's Kentucky or North Carolina.
That's still better than what the fuck you just did.
That's
Your damn
Kentucky or
shit.
North Carolina right there.
Hold on. Jameson's got one. Do one.
I tell you this, it'll be 5 days, 30. It's all 10 days, 30. You don't even know. Your mama don't even breastfeed you. You don't even know. Understand, huh?
All right, we'll give him one of these.
No.
That was all right.
Ward Burton and his brother, they're the ones that talk like that, all soft and easygoing and barely open their mouth, tell about it like Think Tide and NASCAR and Bush Bear and
I know what you're talking about. I met those like they're like tight lipped. They're tight lipped Southern
easy,
talking,
soft spoken. It's like Jimmy Carter with his mouth sewn shut.
I tell you what, that son of a bitch over there better be the fucking one we
He's
paid
been driving
for.
a long time, but I rode up beside him and he had the big 3 in his car, and I didn't give a fuck. Put him right in the wall, and that's where he had to stay.
All right, Mike Whelan, where wise, so the last one was the worst. Ooh, you got voted out there, Jameson.
Thanks, man. Oh, Jameson got voted out.
Yeah, me and you were in number 2. That's okay though. At least he fucking participated. That's the important part.
All I know is we defamated a bunch of Southerners.
We're definitely not like the favorite people in the South. I'm sorry, guys.
We don't give a fuck because we're Yankees.
You guys can come. You guys can make fun of us all you want. We don't give a fuck.
Right? They do.
That's fine. Call us Yanks or all that shit.
Detroit with their fancy automobiles.
Detroit. Fucking damn old gas-powered engines.
Mechanized horses. And
fucking horses. They ain't got no horsepower in them. All right. Here's the next one. The UFO... Las Vegas UFOs?
Last week I talked about the Las Vegas UFO thing.
Now it's going viral. Everyone's talking about it.
Viral, and there's more stuff that is coming out. Ready?
Yes. Ready.
They actually have a video. The family going into the backyard. The sons and they're carrying guns, and they see something. Everyone's trying to like show it on the video. Like you can't really see anything, but it scared the family. Where they're like, ah, and they all ran away.
So it crashes. The family goes out there with guns.
Yes.
Okay.
And then the policeman's like on the radio before he gets there. He's like, oh man, guys, I got butterflies. This is freaking me out.
Nervous.
He's like, I don't want to do this. So he talks to the family. They're like,
it was a real live like cop video.
Big eyes, big mouth. He's asking neighbors like, did you see someone crash in the yard? But then all these neighbors were reporting these black SUVs pulling up to this house that had crash landed. They saw men in suits get out, interview the family, and the news. They've been trying to get a hold of the family.
They're dead.
Well, no, they don't know where they're at. They're not at the house anymore.
Oh, cool. No.
Cool. They've seen too much.
What?
Abducted.
They now reside at Hangar 18.
Okay, you're right. Let me just say this. If a fucking UFO is going to crash in the backyard of a suburban...
Go down to the border.
If anybody's seen this footage, this is an alien in a human suit. Something happened with the lights. I think it was like trying to reset itself, and then all of a sudden the fucking right eyelid shut down, and it was like, press the button. Okay, got it up. Nope. Press the release. You got to press the release. Alien number 1. Press it. There you go. Nope, it's malfunctioning. Yep.
Make even more noise for my band.
Keeps pressing reset. Come on. Open your eyes. You got to look me in the eyes. Hit reset.
About 25 grand, man.
Dude.
Oh, shit, he's waiting for it. 25 grand.
He knows the price.
He said $25,000.
He's researched this.
I'll go for the cheap model that has no AI.
Dave.
Dave ain't trying to get the AI.
I am not doubting you at all, sir. He researched that price.
Fuck yeah, he
did.
did.
Fucking A well he did.
Make me pull up pictures.
No, we don't want to see that. That's too much.
It's going to show you his credit card transaction receipt.
All right, last video of the night, fellas.
You know how much I saved on a wife? I bought 2 of them.
I bought 2 of them. Yeah, 2. You only save 50% in this son bitch. All right, this is the last one we got tonight. This is they're accusing aliens of fucking up Mitch McConnell. I think he was just old, but she did touch him weird.
All right, so this here's a video of that creepy woman.
Look at this.
Shelly Mola Capito, when she pokes Mitch McConnell.
I don't know where the audio is. I can't hear it, but okay. They're like, "Come on in," and then she fucking like she touches him right there. And look at, he's seen it. The guy up there has seen it. He's laughing.
She pokes him in the hand. And look at this guy looking right at her.
Do it.
Looking right at her.
Right. And then she does it. He's looking at it. And look at this guy. He's like, oh, is she doing it? He's like, oh, she's doing it. Yep. Oh, look at it. He's like, got him.
He just went click.
He's smart.
Yeah, look at him smiling. Got him.
Click, 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 click.
And Mitch turns into
Yep.
a turtle.
Dirt, 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 dirt.
Who fucking knows, dude? Really? Who knows? How lied to we've been.
There you go, folks.
forever.
There's the fucking news nobody wants you to see.
No.
And you know what? I'm a happy guy. I don't want to commit suicide. So if I end up dead, you fucking know it wasn't somebody else. You know,
I don't even give a fuck.
Do you got your feet out? He's over here got his feet out, picking on his feet and shit. He's having a good day.
He's picking the dry blood off my shin.
Well, that's not any fucking better.
Apparently I smoked something. I've got a high threshold for pain, so like I don't feel out of shit. Unless it really fucking hurts.
Okay.
If it really fucking hurts, I'll tell you. I don't go, "Ow!" I just go, "That fucking hurts." That's kind of how I react.
I mean, that makes sense.
Dave's seen me get hurt. He's like, "You all right?" I'm like, "Yep, that fucking hurt."
No, I can imagine. I mean, you know.
I don't go, "Oh, ooh, ah, ooh, ah." I just go, "That fucking hurt," like really bad. And I might even start to feel like I'm fading and have to sit down for a minute. Like, yeah, that's a high enough pain threshold. I might pass out here in a second.
Oh, damn. At least you're honest with yourself.
Yeah. And I wake up during surgeries.
Hell yeah.
4 out of 5 surgeries, wide awake. Everything from colonoscopies to hernia surgery to nose surgery. Yep.
Shit, I'm glad I didn't wake up during my back surgery.
Wide awake,
suck.
bro. Looked right at the surgeon. He's like, "You all right?" I said, "Yep." They put me in cardiac arrest on my hernia surgery. Literally woke up and the nurse was like, "Oh, you're awake?" And I was like, "Yeah." And she says, "Can you lift up your tongue?" And I said, "Yep." And I lifted up my tongue and she put she says, "Doctor, this is the last nitro pill we can give him."
Every time I hear fucking shit like that, it just makes my fucking body cringe.
Hey,
Like,
the
oh,
crash
God.
cart's right beside me and I'm kind of
Oh,
like,
God.
I wasn't moving my head.
Mike,
but
we're alive.
I was kind of looking around like, ah. It's awesome.
All right, listen, guys. We've been on 2 hour and 21 minute.
You go now. You'll find something
vibe.
else to do. We go home.
We gonna go home. I go in bed. I go to sleep. I shouldn't say that. I'm not going to sleep.
Mike Whelan at Worldwide just got here. Sorry.
Bro, he's going to go back and watch it. He's a good guy. I just did a wheelchair Wednesday with him. Dude's fucking
Right on.
off the chain. Cool as fuck.
Thanks for
Wheelchair
coming.
fucking mafia, baby. I still got liquor to drink. I can't go right inside. We got to sit back for a minute,
No.
hang out for a minute. and
We
then
got to
go.
leave here 10
Oh,
o'clock.
you guys do got to go.
10 o'clock. So we got 20 minutes so we can party. Screw you guys. We're going
We
to
got
party
to go.
without you.
We love you guys. Tune into the next one. Wheelchair fucking Rick and this guy.
Yep.
What's your name again?
Rowdy.
Rowdy Freeman, that's right.
Ooh.
This guy right here is Dave on your left side. This guy on your right side is Jameson. Say peace, guys.
Peace, guys. One-fingered peace sign.
One-fingered peace sign. All right, besides that.
I'm impressed.
My name's Wheelchair Rick. That's Rowdy. Thanks for coming along, and we will see you on the next one. Peace.